Mga guro at magulang, ating pagtulungan. Kabataan ay turuan natin. Kahit na nasa tahanan, pag-aaral ay tutukan. Oras at kasanayan ay ilaan. Sulong edukalidad, magbago man ang panahon, ipagpatuloy ating layunin, patatagin ang edukasyon. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto. Itulay edukasyon, itatawid sa iyo. Itulay paaralan, nilalayo sa iyo. Itulay sa makabagong panahon. Itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino. Kayo ba'y may katanungan at hindi maunawaan? Kami ang gabay at tulay na magtuturo sa'yo. Sa tulong ng teknolohiya at maging ng social media, paaralan ay kusang lalapit sa'yo. Sulong edukalidad, supuing maling impormasyon, katotohanan nating ituro, paunlarin ang edukasyon. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto. Itulay edukasyon, itatawid sa iyo. Itulay paaralan, nilalayo sa iyo. Itulay sa makabagong panahon. Itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto. Itulay edukasyon, itatawid sa iyo. Itulay paaralan, di lalayo sa iyo. Itulay sa makabagong panahon. Itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino. Itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino. Itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino. Itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino.
As we face the command of rapid development in technological innovation in the world, the Philippines' preparedness in advancement of its physical facilities, infrastructure, and soft skills are given focus, especially with the empowerment of teachers' capacity and capability, not only in pedagogical aspects of teaching, but the confidence in delivering instruction with the use of information and communications technology. The Office of the Undersecretary for Administration, under the leadership of Yusek Alain Delby Pasqua, established the Educational Technology Unit under the Information and Communications Technology Service. Its prime function is to empower and capacitate public school teachers and learners as required by the global demand of the fast-paced development in technology. The task of the Educational Technology Unit is to promote and solidify the innovation and digitization projects that will support the requirements of the K-12 curriculum in delivering quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating education for all. It targets different components and facets of skills development, which will enable the technological advancement of the infrastructure of DepEd. This is supplemented with empowerment training programs in emerging technologies for public school teachers. The programs of the EdTech unit target the emerging pedagogies, focus on open educational resources, robotics and mechatronics, coding and programming, virtual reality and augmented reality in education, mobile application development, Internet of Things, and the productivity tools for learning, which includes Microsoft Office 365, Google Apps for Education, and the different Adobe software tools. In addition, the maneuver of in-house applications such as the DepEd Commons and the DepEd Learning Management System is under the flagship of the EdTech unit. The supervision of DepEd TV in ensuring world-class produced video lessons is another task of the office. Lastly, the conduct of free online tutorial session, coined with the term ETUlay, is a bridging program to support learners and parents in answering the self-learning modules pioneered with the initiative of the ICTS EdTech unit. A teacher's influence is limitless, bound with the heart for service and dedication to fulfill the greatest mission to educate the young. The ICTS Educational Technology Unit will be there to promote, to empower, and to inspire Filipino teachers and learners as we grow as a tiger in the region, hitting our target as one of the best in educational technology. Come on and join us as we make our dreams into a reality. Sama-sama tayong lahat tungo sa iisang layunin. Simulan natin ang pagbabago dahil tayo ang mga gurong magtatayo ng makabagong DepEd. Sulong Edukalidad.
And we're back to the day 4 p.m. session of the virtual INSET 2021.
Okay, so this INSET is brought to you by the Educational Technology Unit under the Information and Communications Technology Service under the supervision of the Office of the Undersecretary for Administration. And this afternoon, we'll be discussing about ETUlay, which is a breakthrough in teaching and the mobile apps in education. But before we proceed with that, I know that you are all waiting for the shout-out. So let's all start with our shout-outs. Muna, Teacher May, so can you start now?
So hello po sa mga teachers ng Santa Fe National High School, Pilantagaan National High School at Kinatartan National High School ng Division of Cebu Province. Lahat daw po sila ay nakatutok sa ating programa. Hello din po sa teachers ng Sinonogan Elementary School, Pambohan 2 District Division of Northern SAMR. Good morning daw po. Welcome from PISA, watching from PISA National High School, Cebu City Division 1. Hello po sa mga co-teachers ni Sir Francisco, headed by their OIC School Head, Dr. Gilbert Pino. Hello din po sa mahusay na Head Teacher 6, Dr. Merlin Sancha, and all the beautiful and handsome teachers of the English Department. Galing po ang pagbati kay Sir Paloma, okay? Shout out din po kay Ma'am Madeline from SDO Muntinlupa at kanila Sir J, Marites, Ma'am Lor, Ma'am Jinky, Ma'am Tina from Pedro E. Diaz High School ng SDO Muntinlupa. Pa-shoutout din daw po sa mga mabait na teachers ng Balara High School, pati sa dating principal na si Mr. Bonifacio Katakutan from Sir Pelago Victorino.
Okay, also shoutout din po sa Lydia Aguilar National High School, kay Ma'am Leonora Luz, English Department Coordinator from Mrs. Rebecca Silva Trinidad. Shout out to all the teachers from Alitagtag District, SEO Batangas, and Bulta PSDS, Ma'am Andrea Hernandez, and Principal Ma'am Rosary Liwanag of Alitagtag National High School. Shout out sa buong Tondo High School family, SEO Manila, to the Science EPS, Ma'am Rebecca M. Rojas, PSDS, Ma'am Ayla B. Urea, Principal 3, Sir Rodrigo Gina Lividad, Science Head or Department Head, Ma'am Abigail D. Aquino, and Science Department, Sir Melar, Sir Diaz, Sir Das, Ma'am Raquel, at Ma'am Ma'am Funa, especially Sir Noel, Ma'am Joey, Ma'am Rose, shoutout din po sa Sampaloc Site 2 Elementary School. Lahat po ng teachers ng ANDA District ng Pangasinan 1, lalo na sa school head na si Ma'am Rosario Casanya and St. Integrated School at PSDS School na si Dr. Edwin Ampler from Cherilyn West. And shoutout sa lahat po ng teachers of Kalawaan Elementary School, especially sa masipag na si Ma'am Bel Concepcion of Grade 4 Mahusay.
Okay, magandang buhay po sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa ating virtual INSET, lalo na po sa mga guro ng Eusebio High School SDO Pasig, especially po sa mga guro ng Department ng Edukasyon sa pagpapakatao sa pamumuno ni Ma'am Mildred Manifal at ng kanilang principal na si Ma'am Annalyn Makasinag. Hello din po sa mga teachers ng Gunot Elementary School of Lapu-Lapu City Division from Bernadette Baguio MT1 po. Pa-shoutout din po sa head teacher and subject coordinator to all teachers from the MAPE department and other departments ng Caloocan City Business High School and their dynamic OIC principal and SGOTG, Dr. IBC Perez. Hello po kay Ma'am, hello po sa mga teachers ng Diin Elementary School at ng kanilang principal, Ma'am Ruth F. Nombre. Hello din po sa mga teachers ng Lambacan Elementary School Annex. Principal po nila ay si Sir Ellen Virgilio. Hello po sa mga teachers ng Northville Elementary School. Principal po nila si Sir Jose Ville M. Tanicod. Hello po sa mga teachers, teaching and non-teaching staff ng Pacarong Bata Elementary School. Principal po nila si Ma'am Buenvenida T. Balcos. Hello po sa mga teachers ng Caloocan North Elementary School. Principal Dr. Calmina Abel. Hello po kay Sir hello po sa mga teachers ng Ismael Matay Senior High School. Principal po nila si Dr. Modesto Villarin. Sa mga teachers ng Maharang National High School, SDO1 Pangasinan. And sa mga teachers po ng Padre Burgos Elementary School, Pasay City. And hello po sa kanilang principal, Ma'am Jean C. Rejoso.
Also, shoutout din po sa Ramon Dorano Senior Memorial National High School, Davao City Division. SDS, with their SDS and the greetings from Leia Pinoveras. Shout out po sa lahat ng teachers and non-teaching staff of Rafael Palma Elementary School, SEO Manila. Most especially to the school principal, Hildy Alentana and Mrs. Carmelita Del Moraltan, PSDS from Ronald and Candela. And shout out po sa Cebu Province Santander District, headed by PSDS Mr. Elias A. Concha, and as well as na-ready daw po sila makinig sa ating 4-day training, and as well as sa mga kagura po ng San Ignacio Ibabay Elementary School, General Luna District. And shout out din po sa SDO Rizal, headed by the supporting SDS, and beautiful daw po na si Ma'am Cherry Ludi Retia, known as Happy SJ, especially to all the teachers and teaching staff of Taytay National High School, the principal, Mr. Ronald Cirio, and department chair, Ms. Sheila D. And of course, I think we are now all set for our speaker for this afternoon.
Yes. Our speaker for the PM session is one of our beloved EdTech specialists. No? Lagi po natin siya nakikita sa mga talks and presentations ng EdTech unit. And also, no, this presenter po, no, kilalang-kilala ng mga ETUlay tutors. And as one of the ETUlay tutors, no, saludo po kami sa dedication at sa pagmamahal ng ating speaker sa programang ETUlay.
Yes, that is why I'm going to read his bio note. Our speaker for today joined the Department of Education in 2018 as a senior high school teacher at Dipolo City Senior High School, or ACSHS, Schools Division Office of Antipolo City. He was the ICT coordinator for programs and projects and also functioned as the external coordinator for Office of the Student Activities, or OSA. This had been a challenging experience for him to deal with activities that would interest students and to engage stakeholders and school partners. He embraced another challenge when he joined in 2020 as an EdTech specialist of the Information and Communications Technology Service Educational Technology Unit, or ICTS EdTech Unit, at the DepEd Central Office. His expertise in the information and communications technology was tested when he was tasked to join and be part as EdTech specialist to the Open Educational Resources, or OER, DepEd Commons, DepEd Learning Management System, or LMS, DepEd TV, and DepEd Online, DepEd ETUlay, a free online tutorial where he became one of the main trainers, and ETU Microsoft Education Programs lead, spearheading different projects of the ICTS EdTech unit. He is currently taking up master's degree and is ready for his comprehensive exam for thesis in Master of Arts in Instructional Technology at Rizal Technological University.
A former faculty member of Marine Engineering Department Technological Institute of the Philippines, an IT consultant who worked with and supported different financial institutions on their ATM hardware and software in the Philippines, and an IT company partners in Malaysia, a curriculum development specialist and technical trainer for Power Max Center Education Business Group, a training department, and currently being the ETU Microsoft Education Programs lead, and had prepared him to understand better the way people learn, hone their skills, and take the leap to collaborate. This made him as the initiator of the Tech Talks and Meet Tech Talk webinar series every Saturday, copying on the very popular TikTok fancy to reach those interested in technology. Sir Madge, as he is fondly called, become a Microsoft Education Ambassador, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, Google Certified Educator, and a Certified Apple Teacher, believing that integrating technology when facilitating learning can be more meaningful when personalized and made purposely for the learners. For him, a strong support and collaboration with the school stakeholders to achieve organizational goals is a must. Our dear teachers, we're very humbled and we are exerting our pride to present our first speaker for the PM session, Sir Mark Anthony Hamisa.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Teacher May and Teacher Jeff. So, wow, so thank you so much for that introduction. And hi, everyone, to our fellow educators, dear parents and learners. I am your next speaker. I'm Mark, and I'm thrilled to be here. And as EdTech specialists, we are tasked to support our teachers, parents, and our learners on how to integrate technology purposefully and meaningfully. So that is why we do have this virtual in-service training, because we want our week to be more productive, and at the same time to offer some of the tools, not just tech tools, not just applications, just like recently, yesterday, Mr. Sherwin Lumeda also included or shared to us another way to reflect about how we are as a person. All right, so this afternoon, here are some of our objectives for our session that we'll be able to describe our ETUlay online tutorial and its program offerings to our stakeholders. Next is that we'll be able to discuss the milestones of ETUlay as a breakthrough in teaching. Next is to create a presentation materials that are engaging and interactive. And lastly is we would like to invite you that sooner, or if you would accept our invitation to be one of our advocates and to promote our ETUlay online tutorial program. But before that, and I hope po na nakasettle down na kayo rather, and tapos na po kayo mag-lunch, and nakaupo na kayo ng maayos. And similar sa ating mga previous na in-service training is talagang, alam niyo po yun, alam ko yung panahon na to, yung oras na to ay siesta time. Na tipong kahit ako po mismo, nung ako yung nagre-reflect, I remember I'm going to get my coffee, or ako yung nagtitimpla ng kape ko na, kailangan may manina sa tabi, tapos meron kaming pa-warm up exercise or pasayaw para magising kami this afternoon. And I hope that this afternoon po ay masamahan niyo ako. And kung may katabi tayo na inaantok, kailangan yan sa medyo lang natin, remind na laban lang, kaya natin to. And today is our 4th day na natin. Today is Thursday, so isang araw na lang at matatapos na ang ating INSET. So last Monday rather, I already introduced our ETUlay during my ETUlay report, where I reported some of the highlights and some of the milestones din ng ating programa. But for this session, we will try to make it more in a deeper context and try to learn why is it a breakthrough. So bakit siya naging breakthrough tutor match? So, but of course, for the benefit ng ating mga first time na umattend today, I understand na some of our educators ay first time po umattend ng ating INSET. It's okay dahil ang ating pong virtual INSET is recorded at pwede po niyong balikan 24/7. So, let me borrow this style of a speaker na kung paano nila ini-introduce ang kanilang topic or ang kanilang speech. Sige nga. Let me first ask everyone, kumusta? Kumusta? Can you smile? Ayan, katulad ngayon, nagpipicture-picture nga sila ngayon. Can you smile to the person to your right? Sige nga. Can you smile to the person to your right? And sabihin mo sa kanya, sa iyong katabi, na congratulations, na itulay natin ang second quarter. Sige nga, sabihin mo nga ulit sa iyong katabi, congratulations, na itulay natin ang second quarter. Alright. Ngayon naman, punta ka naman sa iyong kaliwa. Turn to your left. And then sabihin mo sa kanya, binabati rin kita na itulay natin ang mga bata. Sige nga, binabati rin kita na itulay natin ang mga bata. Congratulations. So, with that exercise, no, naiintindihan natin, yung pala ang ibig sabihin tutor match ng ETUlay. Sige. Right, so, again, it's a borrowed po, it's a word na binarrow natin from ETU and tulay as a bridge. So, as mentioned nga, no, na last Monday, we know that this COVID-19 pandemic has created numerous disruptions to our normal routine. Like, ito, na-disrupt ang ating school calendar na supposed to be this month of March. Nagpe-prepare na tayo sa, ano yung pinaprepare natin? Bakasyon. Nagpaplano ng pupuntahan, ng papasyalan. So, pero yun nga, because of this pandemic, so maraming na-disrupt ng mga normal routine. So, yun nga example is our school calendar. So, again, sabi nga, na-mention ko rin sa inyo na sometime in January, Mr. Mark C. asked me, our head, to think of a name kung paano namin susuportahan ang ating mga parents, learners, and teachers. So, naisip ni Sir Mark na magkaroon tayo ng online tutorial. So, when I was tasked to think of the name, so upon introspection, I realized that what we're planning to do is like a bridge. So bridging. So I presented to Sir Mark the ETUlay. Yeah, that's our ETUlay. So let's have a review. If you remember our first encounter, nung na-meet niyo po ako sa ating first day ng ating ETUlay report. For our first question, mag-thumbs up kung tama at mag-thumbs down naman if incorrect or mali. Sige. Sa ating mga online participants, nababasa ko po ang inyong mga comments. You can participate po sa ating review para rin po sa ating mga teachers po na hindi naka-attend ng ating first day session. And at the same time, itong i-review natin ay lalabas sa exam. O, diba? So ngayon, hindi natin kailangan maghanap pa kung saan natin hahanapin kasi manood lang po kayo rito at sasagot niyo na ang ating quiz mamaya. Alright? So let's begin. Question number 1. ETUlay is a free online tutorial platform. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Ayan. Sige nga, sa ating mga online participants, mag-thumbs up kung ito ay tama at mag-thumbs down naman kung mali. Ayan, so marami tayong nakikita mga thumbs up. So pwedeng puro thumbs up muna ang ating makita. Yung mga shout out ay nababasa rin naman po later. Okay, so mag-participate muna tayo sa ating activity. Very good. So the correct answer is correct. Thumbs up. ETUlay is a free online tutorial program. So again, ETUlay was derived from the word play of ETU or our EdTech unit and ETUlay for to bridge. No? So our goal is to empower and give the parents full confidence in assisting their children and help our learners to fully understand their modules. And lastly is to help our teachers in explaining the lesson. So very good, teachers. Maraming salamat sa pag-participate. Iyon ay unang question pa lamang. Alright, next. Question number 2. Which of the following images is the first cover of ETUlay? Is it A, B, or C? So i-type ang inyong sagot sa ating comment box. So as you can see, to our fellow educators, we would like this session to be more conversational para po, siyempre, siesta time na ngayon. So relax lang tayo sa mga technical or ano pa mga activities. But today, I just want to ask for your participation and engagement para sa ating session this afternoon. Iba-iba ng sagot, ha? May mga nagsasagot ng letter C, may nagsasagot ng letter A, at may nagsasagot ng letter B. Sige nga. Sige, reveal na natin ang tamang sagot. The correct answer is letter B. So, this purple na cover is the first cover po ng ating ETUlay. So, again, ETUlay was also designed based on the weekly most essential learning competencies or MELCs to provide our parents and learners an easier way to answer their modules or self-learning modules. By the way, we would like to express our appreciation po sa ating Region 4A, Calabarzon, para sa kanilang pivot na module na ginamit natin for second quarter. For third quarter, ayun po, abangan natin kung anong module ang ating gagamitin. By the way, ang modules po naman natin ay madadownload din po sa ating DepEd Commons. Alright, so next question. Ay, by the way, so as you can see, ito po yung first natin na schedule nung nag-start ang ating ETUlay. So from these subjects ay lumaki at lumawak na yung scope ng ating ETUlay online tutorial. Yan. For our third question, ito kung nakinig kayo ng ating ETUlay report. So question number 3. ETUlay uses color coding per day per subject. What is the subject represented by color green? Yan. Is it A, Math, B, Filipino, o C, Science, or C, Science? Sige nga. Uy, ang bilis magpindot ni Ma'am ni Sedi, Jovelyn. Yan. Okay, so iba-iba rin ang sagot ng ating mga teachers. It's okay. So we understand, syempre, pwedeng nakalimutan nyo na or sa iba naman, tama kasi lagi sila nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay. Correct, si Miss Aida, si Joel, si Arnel, Arap, very good. So nakikita nyo to our fellow educators, this is the way how we conduct our ETUlay session. We really read every answers hanggat maaari po, no? Pero syempre, pag sobrang dami na, hindi namin nababasa lahat. Pero we will select only po yung mga ating mga learners or yung mga answers po ninyo. Right, so the correct answer is letter C, Science or Science. So kung alala ninyo, ito po yung ating slide last Monday where I presented the subjects that we offer every Monday. Yeah, so pansin po ninyo, no? Prominent na color is color green. So ang science po ay Monday. And we also have senior high school. Alright? So okay lang kung hindi nyo po nakuha ng tama dahil sabi nga natin, ito ay recorded. So ganoon din po sa mga bata. Kung hindi nyo nakuha ng tama, ito ay recorded at pwede ninyong balikan. For our question number 4, ito medyo mas mahirap ng konti. ETUlay uses color coding per day per subject. Arrange the color according to order from Monday to Friday. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Ito medyo mahirap kasi maraming colors. Is it A, green, purple, orange, red, blue? Is it B? Or is it C? Ano kaya ang tamang sagot? What do you think is the correct answer? To our webinar director, Mr. Raymond Kasama, you will receive your prize if you got this correct. So kung pwede mo masagutan, gagawin ko yung pinapagawa mo sa akin. Alright, so what is the correct answer for our question number 4? Is it A, B, or C? So definitely ang first natin, Monday, ay green. Ano kaya ang ating sagot? Alright, so let's reveal the correct answer. So the answer here is, Mr. Raymond Kasama, I'm waiting for your answer. Alright, so the answer here is, for our question number 4 is, correct, letter letter B. So our answer is, pumasok yung sagot ni Sir Raymond. Wow, mali. Sayang. Sorry to our fellow educators. Just to make this as fun as possible para relax lang tayo. So mali yung sagot kasi niya kasi may pinapagawa siya sa akin. Pero sorry kapatid na Raymond Kasama. Okay lang yan. So the correct answer is letter B. Sabi ni Sir Dennis Toyn. So the correct answer is letter B. Ayan. So we do have our Monday morning habit wherein we have our science, and the newest also for third quarter, we will have our coding and robotics program, senior high school and ALS subjects. We also have our MAPE for Tuesday, English, senior high school and ALS. And on Wednesday, our color naman po ay red. We also have our morning habit, mother tongue based Filipino, senior high school and ALS. And for Thursday, we have our ESP, AP, senior high school and ALS. And so Friday naman po ay orange. We have morning habit, EPP, PLE, math, senior high school and ALS. So sa ating mga learners, huwag kayong mag-alala because I will be sharing po the complete schedule para po sa inyo. So you don't need to screenshot or picturean po. I'll be sharing po the link later on for our schedule at iba pang materials na magagamit po ninyo if in case po na you will be an advocate po of our program. Thank you. For our last question, question number 5. Which of the following is the newest ETUlay online tutorial program offering? Is it A, TVL, B, SPED, or C, ALS? Ayan, lalabas yan sa quiz natin. Sige, what do you think is the right answer? All right, the correct answer is, very good, si Ma'am Cherry. Ma'am Cherry Malikdan. Ayan, sige, babasahin ko yung pangalan para mas maraming sumagot. Ma'am Mary Jane Sardoncillo, very good. Si David Bukog, very good. Ma'am Pelinda Jeneline Dit, Alexander Barneco, Carelan Ferrer. Ayan, so that's how we engage our learners. So very good. Ang tamang sagot natin ay B, SPED. So we will be offering special education po also this coming third quarter. Of course, and na-mention ko rin po yan sa ating ETUlay report last Monday. So, back to my topic. Sabi nga natin, sabi ko, actually medyo sumakit ang ulo ko kasi nung nag-design ako ng aking presentation, nakapag-present na kasi ako ng ETUlay na report. Kumbaga, parang paano ko to mas, how will I say that this is a breakthrough. Kasi di ba parang breakthrough. Sabi nga, ano ba yung breakthrough? So yun yung ano ko next na question. Kaya sinabi ko sa aking kaibigan at isa sa kasama rin, si Raymond kasama, baka gusto mo ikaw na mag-present ng technical. Kasi nag-report na ako ng ETUlay. Baka redundant na ako mag-ETUlay na naman ako ulit. Pero hindi siya nag-respond. Pero ganun talaga si Raymond. Mali na naman ang sagot. Pero okay lang yan, Raymond. Nainuwa kita. So, ito na naman tayo. Lagi natin ginagawa kapag tayo rin ay nagpe-prepare. We begin with the end in mind. Ano ba yung why natin? Sabi nga rin ni Simon Sinek, we start with why. Ano ba yung gusto nating mangyari? Sabi nga rin ni we begin with the end in mind is we try to ask ourselves to determine our objectives and the reasons behind wanting to achieve. Kung ano ba yung gusto natin mangyari. Ano ba yung purpose kung bakit natin ito gagawin? Ano ba yung gusto nating ma-achieve? So, yun nga, nag-craft muna ako ng objectives para mas may direction tayo. Similar kapag po tayo gumagawa ng ating presentation. Yeah. So, that's how I started my presentation. So, nag-search muna ako. Actually, alam ko naman ang breakthrough. Pero para ko lang makita na ano pa yung mas malalim para ma-explain ko itong session na to. So, I've searched Google at lumabas ang 183 million result. What is breakthrough? So, sabi rito, a breakthrough is a sudden. Okay? So, a sudden, dramatic, and important discovery or development. So, actually, it's a sudden. Kasi ETUlay just started the first week of January. So, ilang araw pa lang yun simula ngayon. So, January lang siya nag-start. So, nag-search din ako ng iba pang definition. Kasi naririnig ko lang breakthrough kapag mga science project or science research. No? So, na-highlight dyan that the breakthrough is also overcoming something and having an achievement or to improve a situation. So, that's the reason why I think our ETUlay is a breakthrough in teaching. As mentioned, it's a sudden, and at the same time, there's a purpose. There's a reason why we put up this or we thought about this ETUlay program. So the first, I'll be sharing how our ETUlay is a breakthrough in teaching. So I'll be sharing the milestone as a breakthrough. So una, wider reach. Second, very accessible. Third, many options to offer. Fourth, interactive. And lastly, chill lang, conversational. I think these are the milestones of our ETUlay online tutorial, but let me discuss it further or in depth. For milestone breakthrough number 1, it's a wider reach. We all know that the internet offers a broader audience than any other medium. So that is why I even researched about a breakthrough in education reform, wherein the researchers, Michael Fulan et al., defined breakthrough as something that improves classroom instruction on a universal scale that will benefit teachers, students, and the school district. So meaning there's a wide range or wide touch of people involved or factors that are considered for this program to be a breakthrough. So that is why, yes, it's a breakthrough. We have this, I reported this last Monday, that the reach of our DepEd or the reach of our ETUlay online tutorial from DepEd Philippines and DepEd EdTech Unit Facebook page combined from January to March 10 is more than 10 million. Actually, hindi pa po kasama yung YouTube channels, iba pa po namin mga cross-posts from other Facebook page, like our partners, the DepEd Tambayan. Hello po sa lahat ng mga teachers na members ng DepEd Tambayan at ating DepEd TV, na marami rin pong nanonood, at iba pa pong Facebook page. So, ganun po karami. So, for this number, ito po ay para lamang po sa DepEd Philippines and DepEd EdTech unit. So every time I give my my milestone, I also share one lesson, or not all, one lesson that we can ponder. According to Martin Luther King Jr., everybody can be great because anybody can serve, and you don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb agree to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics and physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. So it means that the ETUlay tutors are, the call for volunteerism is there. And even though I myself, I am not an elementary teacher, but I was given the chance, the opportunity na magturo po for our young learners. And siguro, you would agree with me that as a teacher, there's this innate na sa atin na kahit anong learners tayo na humarap, yung pagiging guro natin lumalabas. So, you know what I mean? Parang kahit saan ka iharap, alam mo na lalabas at lalabas yung pagiging guro mo. Whether it's kinder, whether it's high school. Ayan. Even Sir Mark C. mentioned na nagturo nga rin siya ng grade 1 learners. And ganun, no? So siguro, it's talagang lalabas na yung ating pagiging passionate sa ating ginagawang trabaho. Next milestone is our milestone number 2. It's accessible 24/7. So we know that the internet never closes. And by this opportunity na share natin yung ating mga online tutorial sessions na recorded, ay pwede po nilang balikan at pwede nilang i-access anytime, anywhere. So here are some of the partners natin, our Facebook partners and YouTube partners for ETUlay. We have the EdTech unit, Facebook page, DepEd Philippines, DepEd Tambayan, DepEd TV YouTube channel, and EdTech unit YouTube channel. All right. Next, our next breakthrough or milestone as a breakthrough is the variety or options. So we do have different subject offerings and even programs that our learner can choose depending on their needs. Ayan. So to give you a history or a number of facts or numbers of that we were able to overcome, or as I consider as a milestone, in 48 days. Ayan na. So in 48 days of our ETUlay session, from 1 tutor to 133 tutors. Just imagine. From 33 subjects to 136 subjects and programs. And now we do have our special education program, and here are our SPED tutor volunteers. Ayan. So from this initial schedule, where we only offer science, English, Filipino, AP, math. Ayan, so yan lang po yung in-offer namin nung una kami nag-start ng ETUlay. Ngayon, eto na po siya. Hindi nyo mabasa, no? Kasi sobrang dami na nating subjects at programs na ino-offer sa ETUlay. So for my lesson number 2, according to Elizabeth Andrew, volunteers do not necessarily have the time. They have the heart. Kaya saludo po ako sa lahat ng ating mga ETUlay tutors, lalong-lalo na po sa ating mga DepEd teacher broadcasters na nag-accept ng call for their volunteerism, for their selfless act, na talagang kahit puyat, pagod sila sa pag-shoot at meron silang mga iba pang errands na dapat tapusin, they still volunteer. So yun po yung isa sa pinagpapasalamat namin. Siyempre po, ang ating mga teacher broadcasters din po ay dumaan din sa rigid na training, and talagang sila yung una po natin na tinap na kung sino yung pwede po mag-volunteer as part ng ating ETUlay online tutorial. So sa ating mga teacher broadcasters, saludo po ako sa inyo. Next na breakthrough natin, milestone as breakthrough number 4 is interactive. So as a teacher, it's important for us to value our students that are going through a difficult time. And we need to make our virtual learning experience as interactive, as enjoyable. Katulad na nakikita nyo ngayon sa ating mga pictures, no? So ayaw natin na yung, let's break the monotony ng lecture. So we would want na, other than sharing the lesson, we would want to boost also the morale of our learners na yung confidence nila, yung joy ng pag-aaral ay nandun pa rin na parang pakiramdam nila ay si teacher ay nasa harapan din nila. So let's try to include ang mga parang pwede tayo mag-share na katulad ng nagbibigay tayo ng quote, mga motivational quote, mga inspiring stories, yung mga ganun, para yung moral ng ating mga mag-aaral ay maboost sa kabila ng nararanasan natin ngayon. Alright? So, occasionally, just give mga ganun mga tips, mga kung paano nila ma-overcome yung stress, mga mental health. Yan. Okay? So, let's make our session interactive. Ayan. So, how can we make this interactive? First, we need to create an ambiance that is friendly. Dapat yung ano natin, yung ating kung tayo man ay online, friendly yung environment natin, make our students feel connected with the lecture throughout the class, and you can ask, like yung ginawa natin kanina, to ask our participants to give their insights, to answer, to be active sa inyong discussion. Right? So, interactive. So, like itong mga pictures na nakikita ninyo ngayon, yung ating online participants ay sumasabay sa pagbibilang. Ang ating mga online tutors ay nagko-costume, nag-exercise, nagpe-prepare talaga ng material, naggumagamit ng green screen or mga iba pang effects. Like si Teacher Dada na Filipiniana rather. Si Ma'am Roma na nakapang costume pa. Si Teacher Eileen or Tutor Eileen. Ayan, ang ating mga morning habit natin na exercise. So, we use different techniques or applications for us to deliver our session na engaging and interactive. And for our milestone number 4, it is conversational. So, conversational in a way that we encourage our learners to answer or to ask questions, and we deliver our session that they feel that this is also a real classroom setting. So again, we are working as a tutor, but at the same time, we would want na yung atmosphere natin ay parang, since marami kami, di ba, pag narinig natin tutor, it could be one-on-one, or it could be a group, pero dahil sa wide na reach namin as a tutor, ay parang rin tayo nasa isang klase talaga. So parang magkikreate pa rin tayo ng classroom vibes. Right? Ayan, so chill lang. We speak from the heart, speak from the mind. So yung nararamdaman namin as a tutor, nakakapag-share kami ng aming mga life experiences, like si Sir AJ na talagang nag-share ng kanyang life skills. Kasi ang subject na handle niya ay edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. Right? So katulad ni Tutor Pang, may drama, may aksyon, na talagang may mga linyahan si Teacher Pam or si Tutor Pam na talagang tagos sa puso at minsan napapaiyak niya yung mga online participants natin. So yung mga linyahan niya talaga na makabagbag damdamin. Mga kwento, tulad ng ang asul na palaka, alam niyo ba, madaling araw ay kumukokak ang palaka habang nire-record niya ang kwento niya. Yeah,
Magandang umaga sa
kwento
inyo mga bata.
Tutor Neil.
Ako nga pala si Ginoong Neil Arvin Bautista mula sa Rahal Centro Elementary School, Dibisyon ng Nueva Ecija. At ngayon, ako ang inyong makakasama sa pagbabasa ng panibagong kwento na pinamagatang Ikoy, ang Asul na Palaka. Kwento.
So talagang naghahanda ang ating mga online tutors ng mga material nila bago sila lumabas. Katulad ni Tutor Roma.
Magandang araw mga apo! Ako nga pala ang inyong lola kwentista sa araw na ito, ang inyong lola Lilia. Ngayon mga apo, ay mayroon akong gustong ikwento sa inyo. Handa na ba kayo sa isa na namang makabuluhang kwentuhan?
Handa na kami, Tutor Roma. So, di ba nakakatuwa ang kwentuhan natin pag storytelling time? Also, nag-umpisa, alam niyo ba ang ating ETUlay? Nag-umpisa ang format natin na meron tayong ETUlay host. Kilala niyo ba sila? Ayan, si Teacher Weng and Teacher Joy pa ang ating setup noon. Bago mag-umpisa ang ating ETUlay, ay meron pang host na nagpapakilala. Ayan, so nagkakaroon pa kami ng conversation. Pero ngayon, alam niyo na kung paano nag-uumpisa ang ating ETUlay. Ngayong sa mga bago lamang po na nakakapag-open or nakapag-bukas ng kanilang ETUlay na video or session namin, meron na tayong mga introduction sa DepEd Commons. Ayan, kaya minsan alam ko, narinig ko na, kabisado nyo na yung mga linya ni Sir Jeff at ni Sir Wilbur at alam nyo na mag-uumpisa na ang inyong ETUlay session. Ayan, so talagang saludo tayo sa ating mga katuwang natin sa ating ETUlay. And of course, meron na rin tayong mga recorded na commercials na nakikita po ninyo at napapanood po ninyo ang mga programa ng EdTech unit. So mas nagiging aware po ang ating mga parents and ating mga teachers na wow, ang dami palang programa ng EdTech unit. Pero alam niyo po ba na we are offering this mga programa na to for free. And for our lesson number 3, naniniwala ko sa sinabi ni Jim Rohn that only by giving you are able to receive more than you already have. So only by giving. So kung ikaw ay nagbibigay, sigurado mas malaki ang balik sa iyo. So we learned that it is better to give than to receive. Alam natin yan. And we are taught to give and it feels good to help someone in need. So yun po ang aming isa sa aking lesson na may share sa inyo. And for of course, sa aming mga challenges, marami pong mga challenges, right? Pero ito po ay aming pinagtatagumpayan and pinagmimitingan namin na lahat po ito ay masusolusyonan namin. So nagkakaroon po kami every hanggat maaari ng after our quarter, meron kaming assembly or online virtual kamustahan para po ma-solve itong mga iba't ibang mga challenges. And at the same time, ma-realize namin na nandito kami para na umalalay at nandito kami para sa isa't isa. And we will work as a team. Ayan, so yun po yung mga challenges at solution. And I believe na yan din po ay na-encounter ninyo sa inyong mga online classes. Ayan. And of course, we will continue pa rin po na maibigay ang quality na online tutorial session para sa ating mga learners. Kaya po, we will continue to test and fix. We will continue to our coaching and immediate feedback. And of course, to promote our program. Let me share po an example of our ETUlay sample. Ayan. So, here's some of the templates po na ginagamit namin sa aming online tutorial. Nakikita po ninyo na meron kaming template or rather a standard format for our online presentation or our presentation material. So here are our subjects. Okay. And makikita nyo rin po kung ano yung mga subjects na tinututor ng inyong assigned tutor. So meron kaming art card. And then, ano pa yung objective namin para sa session na yun? Ito sa ating mga online participants, sa ating mga fellow educators, huwag niyo po seryosohin itong nakasulat. Sample lamang po ito, pero hindi po ganyan ang ating objectives. So, at the end of our tutorial, you will be able to love me for a reason and let the reason be love. So, ano lang po, alam kong nakaka-relate ang mga batang 90s dyan. And sa ating mga gawain sa pagkatuto, ganyan. So, we would like our presentation to be as clean as possible. Ayan, magamit tayo ng animation, naka-color-coded ang ating answer na red, at meron tayong animation na white. And kapag naman po ay multiple choice, ay makikita po ninyo na meron tayong ganitong animation na bibilugin mo yung tamang sagot. So, sa mga example naman na meron tayo sa module na fill in the blanks, meron tayong mga ganito. So, anong una nating sagot? Ayan, alam nyo na sa ating mga online participants kung ano ang sagot sa ating gawain sa pagkatuto bilang 3. Kanta yan, sir, sabi ni Ma'am Norsida. Okay. Okay, so alam niyo na po yung sagot. Okay, so pipiliin niyo lang po, ida-drag. So it's good na we maximize din or we use the animation na available sa ating Microsoft Office. Ayan, joker daw si sir. Okay, so para lang po happy lang tayo this afternoon. Ayan, so alam niyo yung kanta. So we guide our tutors to follow our standard. And ito naman po sa aming grade 7 to senior high school. Ayan, so bibilisan ko na lang po para at least nakita nyo lang po yung sample natin. Okay. And we also have our group ID card. Courtesy po yan ni Sir Rainier na isa rin pong EdTech specialist. So talagang masipag po namin tong EdTech specialist na gumagawa every tutor po. So imagine yung 130 plus na tutors natin ay ginagawa niya ng art card. And we will end our session for, of course, to express our appreciation sa inyong pagsama sa ating ETUlay session. Thank you, and for your comments and suggestions, you may email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. And up next, aabangan nyo na kung sino ang next nating tutor. Ayan, sa Filipino, ayan naman po. So we also remind our ETUlay tutors and our suggested timetable kapag po sila ay mag-tutor. Right, so kita po ninyo na 40 minutes karamihan po ang ating mga online session. Alright, so I'm nearing the end of my presentation, pero para po wala na magtatanong, i-scan ang ating QR code for our sample PowerPoint presentation and our ETUlay online schedule, kasi sigurado ko itatanong nyo, sir, pwede ba makahingi ng schedule or meron bang copy ng schedule? Ayan. And ang alphabeto font na ginamit natin sa ating presentation materials. Alright? So meron akong isi-share dyan sa link na yan, na sample po ng PowerPoint presentation na aking ginawa, which is English 1, na ipepresent ko rin po next week na session natin sa English 1. So ETUlay schedule and alphabeto font. And alam ko may magtatanong din, tutor match, gusto ko maging online tutor, so kaya wala na magtatanong mamaya kasi eto na yung link kung paano kayo mag-apply or kung gusto niyo maging parte ng ating ETUlay online tutorial. So alam niyo ba, sa sobrang wider ng reach ng ETUlay ay meron na tayong poster sa EDSA. So maraming salamat sa gumawa ng poster na yan, sa billboard na yan. So sobrang, alam niyo ba, fellow educators, my dream na ating next breakthrough, ito medyo seryoso ako, as a teacher, is lahat ng teacher ay may breakthrough na financial breakthrough. Meaning, lahat tayo kumawala sa kahit anumang financial burden at tayong lahat ng mga teachers ay maging financially independent. So that's my breakthrough na ini-aim ko sa lahat ng ating mga teachers na tayong lahat ay maging financial independent. Tatandaan natin na wala sa laki o liit ng sahod, nasa kung paano tayo nagtitipid. Wala rin yan sa kung gaano kalaki yung kinikita mo. Nag-uumpisa yan sa mindset. Nag-uumpisa yan kung paano natin ginagamit ang pera. Yeah, marami pang session yan, so pwede nyo maging part ng isa pang session about financial topic or financial literacy, since I've been also a financial advisor sa isang company. Pero ano lang yun, it's parang commercial lang yun. Pero tapos na, I'm done na dun sa aking task na yun or naging role. Pero nakita ko kasi po, I did speaking engagement sa isang place sa Laguna wherein I've met teachers din. And marami sila, ang naging concern nila ay yung mga loans, utang, yung paikot-ikot lang rat race na tinatawag. So I highly encourage sa ating mga learners, other than growing our professional development na side ng ating profession, let's also look sa financial literacy na kailangan nating matutuhan. Alright? So again, to our online participants, kumusta? Andyan ka pa ba? So again, let me borrow this ulit na kung paano tayo nagtatanong. So congratulations, na itulay ni Tutor Match ang talk niya. Sabihin mo nga sa iyong kanan, so person to your right, na itulay ni Tutor Match ang talk niya. And sa iyong left naman, binabati rin kita. May certificate ka na ba? So pwede mo itanong. So tapikin lang ang yung mga learners. So good vibes lang tayo ngayon, chill lang. And again, let's make teaching memorable, amazing, and joyful for our learners. This is Tutor Match, and maraming salamat po. We would like our learning pa rin, despite itong nararanasan natin, na maging memorable sa ating mga learners. Let's make it meaningful for them that what they're learning is something amazing and joyful sa iyong klase. Again, all for His glory. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Match, for that insightful and fun presentation of what ETUlay is like. No, ako one of the ETUlay tutors, talagang nararamdaman ko kung gaano ka-dedicated si Sir Match dito sa project na ito. At mahal niya po ang lahat ng ETUlay tutors. Kung alam niyo lang po kung gaano na po kami kinukuha sa GC, no, ganyan po talaga ka-concern si Sir Match sa lahat ng tutors. Now, Sir Jeff, let's go to the questions.
Yes, Sir Madge. So we will be giving you 5 questions, and these questions are coming from the teachers nationwide. And we will be having the question and answer portion po, okay? Ayan. So, can we have the first question? Ayan, so Sir Madge, the first question is from Ma'am Josefa Bardinas of Carcar Central National High School, Carcar City Division. So the question is, when do we consider ETUlay really a breakthrough in teaching? How useful it is in actual classroom learning?
All right, so thank you, Ma'am Josefa, for your question. So as I've mentioned, we mean the breakthrough of ETUlay by defining the milestones that our program has ever successfully made or naging na mga accomplishment ng ating programa. So in terms of your question, how we can consider ETUlay a breakthrough teaching, it actually depends sa ating mga teachers pa rin. This will not be successful if it will not be promoted. This is something useless if hindi naman gagamitin, right? And this is something not worthy na panoorin kasi even kung tayo mismo we're not promoting this, right? So it will become a breakthrough, or it will be useful in our actual classroom if you're going to support us, if you're going to help us to share this to our parents, kasi we all know the reality din na ating mga nangyayari talaga sa ground. Kasi every time I see my sister, minsan siya na yung sumasagot or nagpapatulong na siya na masagutan nga yung module. So, yun po yung natin sa ating online tutorial. Na other than to supplement and to augment yung inyo pong activities sa inyong classroom or sa inyong subject, is that nandito po ang ETUlay to support our parents, support our learners. So, this is not that parang breakthrough na sobrang napaka-technical or sobrang big. It's just that I've mentioned yung mga naging milestone nga ng ating ETUlay, kaya ko na-consider ito as a breakthrough. But other than that, again, this will be useless if you're not going to support this, and at the same time, ay hindi rin po ninyo magagamit. And to be, to share, ay talagang hindi rin po namin inakala na from these 5 subjects, na major subjects, ay mag-expand siya. And alam niyo po ba, Ma'am Josefa, nag-force sa amin or nag-push sa amin na dagdagan pa? It's because of our parents. It's because of our online participants na we want more. Pwede po bang grade 7, grade 8, senior high school, even our fellow educators din po sa Rizal, si Ma'am Ana, sir, wala pa pong senior high school. And they see the value. this will be a breakthrough if we see a value in a program. So ganun po natin siya. I think, in my perspective, for me, it will be a breakthrough if everybody will support our ETUlay program. Thank you.
As an additional to that, no, as one of the ETUlay tutors, it's a breakthrough because sino mag-aakala, Sir Jeff, na pwede tayo magbigay ng academic service and support through virtual means, through a virtual environment. Alam mo, Sir Jeff, because I am teaching English 3 in ETUlay, no, kapag after ng session ko, may nagme-message sa akin mga magulang, talagang sinusuportahan nila, nagbibigay sila ng good comments, paano nakakatulong yung ETUlay sa pagsuporta dun sa module. Hindi naman tayo tulad na nakikita natin na maraming group chats na humihingi ng bayad sa module. Ngayon kasi ang ginagawa sa ETUlay, no, sinusuportahan natin yung mga magulang, ini-empower natin sila na kahit sila, kayang-kaya nilang turuan ang kanilang mga anak. No?
Yes, and actually po, regarding dun sa word kasi natin na breakthrough, di ba? Ang ginagawa kasi ni ETUlay is kahit English yung subject natin, ini-explain natin in a way na naiintindihan siya ng mga students natin. Kaya naman, masasabi talaga natin that this is a breakthrough talaga when it comes to teaching and learning. Kasi itinutulay natin or naglalagay tayo ng bridge from the module to the parents to the teachers na tutulong para doon sa mga beneficiary natin, which is actually our students, di ba?
Yes, parang
Our top priority.
Mr. Matt and Mr. Ariel, no, education is a community profession. Hindi lang ito hindi lang ito binubuo ng mga teachers. Dapat empowered din ng ating mga magulang. At dapat, no, yung mga administrators, yung mga teachers at mga parents, no, sama-sama sila, tulong-tulong para makatulong sa mga estudyante. Hindi naman ibig sabihin, Sir Jeff, na pag ang bata ay nasa classroom, no, agad-agad nakukuha niya yung lesson. Ito yung kinaganda ng ETUlay kasi nagbibigay pa tayo ng isang support platform, isang support meet para talagang ma-assure natin na ang mga bata natin ay nabibigyan ng karampatang tulong.
Yes, so sabi nga dun sa isang saying, di ba, it takes a village to raise a child. Kaya naman, we will proceed with the next question.
Okay,
Ayan.
for the next question this is from Sir Jeffrey Rioboca from General Tiborcio de Leon National High School. How can ETUlay be a good medium or tool in engaging learners in this challenging situation, and how can we persuade parents or guardians to participate on this?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Tutor May. So, yes, how can we make our ETUlay a good medium? So, kaya nga po na-mention ko kanina, ating mga tutors talaga, lumalabas yung innate na pagiging creative nila na paghahanap ng ways para ma-deliver ang lesson. May mga example nga po ako na naka-costume, na sumasayaw, kumakanta, habang sila ay nag-tutor. And siguro that makes our ETUlay session na hindi kami yung may standard pero na lumalabas yung unique, yung genuine na tutor, na genuine na teacher, na caring and creative, na talagang naghahanap ng paraan, bumibili ng costume or gumagamit ng mga costumes like sila Tutor Eileen, no? Na talagang I think yun yung ano natin, how can be ETUlay a good medium or tool. So it's also the strategy na ina-apply ni tutor sa kanyang pag-tutor, and how can we persuade, to be honest, ang naging ano namin, word of mouth. Yung word of mouth na nakapapanood ng mga teacher, napapanood ng mga parents, chinichika ng parents sa parents, chinichika sa GC na may ETUlay. So nakakataba ng puso yung mga feedback, yung mga pictures, and yung mga mensahe na nare-receive namin. Kasi nga, we don't need na parang lagi mag-post, pero another way, of course, is to post sa ating social media page, which is EdTech Unit page, yung aming mga programa. Pero alam niyo ba na mas marami pa rin kaming nare-reach through our online session, through the word of mouth ng ating mga parents, through the GCs, ng kanilang mga GCs sa school. So, if you would ask me kung sa first timer or sa ating mga magpo-promote pa lamang po, you can first siguro i-follow or i-like ang aming YouTube or Facebook page, and then makikita nyo po doon yung ating mga programs na pwede nyo rin pong suportahan like OER, Google, Microsoft at lahat pa ng mga professional development trainings na in-offer ng EdTech unit na for free. So you can help us by promoting our advocacy, our programs through social media, through yung inyong group chat, or through your school community na meron tayong ETUlay. At kaya sinare ko kanina, di ba, yung schedule na para pwede nyo pong i-print at pwede nyo pong i-share sa inyong mga co-teachers.
Very much, no? So, I guess na-answer yung question natin, yung second question natin, and we will now proceed to the third question. The question is from Sir Joem Hardy Musa of Francisco de Castro Elementary School in Cavite. So, will ETUlay still continue to assist students at the end of pandemic?
Yan ang gusto kong tanong. Kasi, kumbaga,
Future ano talaga si Sir? Visionary, and at the same time open-minded sa idea ng online tutorial. So yes, Sir Jomer Musa, as long as kahit sabi nga ni Sir Mark, kahit may isang nanonood ay we will still continue, magpo-proceed kami, we will continue to serve our teachers and our learners. So hindi po natatapos. Actually nga po, kung napanood niyo yung ating ETUlay report, ay nakalabang na rin yung mga future projects or programs natin like summer break or parang summer camp at iba pang mga subjects na like sa camping, sa Boy Scout. Alam nyo ba, naisip na rin namin na i-include yon sa ating mga susunod pa na session. So abangan nyo po. And maraming salamat Sir Jomar for asking that question.
Okay. For the fourth question, Sir Match. Okay, so we will be waiting for it to be flashed. Okay. This is from Ma'am Erica Fernandez from Guba National High School. And the question is, how is the ETUlay program online tutorial different from the DepEd TV channel?
Ayan, so thank you Ma'am Erica for your question. And alam nyo ba my fellow educators, si DepEd TV ay parang kuya ni ETUlay. Kasi si DepEd TV naman talaga yung ating isa sa ating program na online at the same time ay napapanood nyo rin po sa TV. So if your question is ano yung pinagkaiba nila, so yung nga po, nagkaroon kasi ng medyo konting delay, nagka-delay po ang ating mga episodes sa DepEd TV. And dahil sa need na gusto nating matugunan na yung ating mga lessons po ay sumabay sa kung ano yung napapanood ninyo sa TV. Alam ko, napapansin nyo rin po yan na parang puro replay po yung napapalabas, pero abangan po ninyo sa third quarter, mga fresh episodes na po ng DepEd TV. So, ang kinaibahan po nila, una siguro yung ating interaction, magiging interactive na session ng ating ETUlay. And at the same time, hindi siya lecturing, it's more of interaction nga, engagement sa ating mga learners. Kaya po, if mapapanood po ninyo yung mga episodes natin sa ETUlay na ina-acknowledge namin ng sagot ng learners, kasama sila sa pagsagot, even the shout-out or pagbati. Kasi iba yung nararamdaman ng ating mga parents and teachers. Once na marinig ninyo ang pangalan ng inyong school. Katulad ngayon sa ating INSET, di ba? Balita ko may tumatalon kapag narinig nyo yung school. So ganun din po ang ating mga learners kapag nakikinig sa ating ETUlay. Iba ang kanilang pakiramdam na na-acknowledge natin sila or na-recognize natin sila sa kanilang pag-participate sa ating ETUlay session.
Yes, no, that's actually correct. Kasi the difference is, katulad sa ating mga teacher broadcasters, although we are writing the script, we are doing the shoot or taping, tapos i-edit yung video natin to add graphics, then ipa-flash na yan or papalabasin sa mga TV. The difference with ETUlay po kasi, it is live po. So, during the lesson, pwede nyo po kami makausap right there and then. For example, ako po ang schedule ko sa DepEd TV ay every Tuesday and Saturdays. Pero every Fridays po, 9 a.m., ako po ang inyong ETUlay tutor para sa PLE 7.
Yes.
Ikaw naman, Teacher May.
Yes, I am your ETUlay tutor for English 3 ng Tuesday from 1:40 to 2:20. At alam mo, sir, iba yung klase ng interaction. Ito yung na-miss ko actually, no? Kasi yung ETUlay, nakakausap mo yung mga bata, para silang nagre-recite sa comment section. Kaya naman, no, yung feeling na nakikita mo yung development ng mga bata, no, nakikita mo na nasusundan nila yung lesson, nakikita mo na marami silang sagot or kung ano yung mga weak points nila. It's like you still feel, no, kung ano yung pagiging teacher. Kasi iba ang pagiging PB at iba ang pagiging teacher. Siyempre, iba yung pagiging ETUlay tutor.
Yes. And we'll now proceed with our next question.
Is it the fifth or the fourth?
I think this is the fourth.
Fourth. Thank you.
Okay. So the question is from Erica Fernandez. It's the same question. Kaya pala it's the fourth. Sige, we will wait for the fifth. Okay.
This is from Ma'am Pamela Feggy. Hello, Ma'am. Pamela Feggy, from Isabel Central School, Leyte. As a SPED teacher, this excites me to know that ETUlay tutorial will be offering programs for SPED. May I ask if it is graded or non-graded or both?
If we will be posting the names and the schedule of our SPED tutors, if I'm not mistaken, meron po kaming graded and non-graded. But we will start with 4 categories. Para ma-mention ko lang po. Kasi nandun sa aking slide yun eh. Pero yun po, meron kaming SPED na for hearing impaired. Ayan. Hearing impaired na intermediate, hearing impaired na primary, communication disorder na early intervention, and autism spectrum disorder na early intervention. So kung hindi po ka nagkakamali, it's a combination po ng graded and non-graded. But of course, starting point pa lang po kasi nag-uumpisa pa lang po ang aming SPED online tutorial, pero po definitely sa mga susunod po ay madadagdagan pa po yan kasi we receive positive feedbacks din po and sa aming mga fellow din na DepEd teacher broadcasters and DepEd online ETUlay tutors na nagre-refer po ng ating mga SPED tutors. So talagang we are very thankful po na talagang damang-dama namin yung bayanihan ng ating mga kaguruan para matulungan ang ating mga SPED learners.
Thank you, Sir Naj, for sharing with us the breakthrough of ETUlay in teaching. Now we will be having our second presenter for the PM session.
Yes, thank you very much, Sir Madge. And yun nga po, if you would like to see us most of the time, dyan nyo po kami lagi mahahanap nila, Sir Madge, and the Teacher May sa ating pong ETUlay tutorial sessions na ma-access nyo po sa DepEd EdTech Unit Facebook page and as well as sa DepEd Philippines and sa DepEd TV na naka-post po yan. Okay? So, we will now proceed to our next speaker. Allow me to read her bio note. So our next speaker is a faculty member of San Jose National High School of Schools Division Office of Puerto Princesa City. Since 2016 to present, teaching ICT subjects. She is also a part-time instructor from 2016 to 2020 and a full-time instructor 1 at Palawan State University from 2012 to 2016. Ms. Sarah Jane finished Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and took up units in Professional Education and is now taking up a Master of Arts in Education major in Administration and Supervision. Part of her achievements and certifications include the following. Number 1, Microsoft Education Ambassador. Number 2, Microsoft Innovative Educator. Number 3, Microsoft Innovative Educator Master Trainer. And she is also a Google Certified Educator Level 1 and Adobe Creative Educator Level 1, as she is also recognized as Apple Teacher.
She has been using mobile apps in education since 2016 and was chosen as one of the presenters in the Mimaropa Regional ICT Summit last 2017 for her best practices in integration of mobile applications in the teaching learning process. She was also invited to several events because of her skills in video editing using mobile applications. She is an active DepEd Open Education Resources or OER National Core Leader and spearheaded several OER National training in SDO Palawan and SDO Puerto Princesa City. She is tapped as an EdTech specialist assigned for remote groups. She is known by her friends and colleagues as a hardworking, kind-hearted, talented, strict yet cool person. She believes that teaching is part of the fivefold ministry, believing that a teacher has been called to serve not only to educate the mind, but also to educate the heart and soul of learners. Others' opinion about her does not affect the sincerity of her heart and passion to help other educators. In everything she does, she offers it for the greater glory of God. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear teachers, we'd like to present our second presenter for the PM session, Miss Sarah Jane C. Sarino.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, Teacher Jane.
Hi, Ma'am Jane.
Wow.
Ma'am, we can hear you po. Please check your audio.
Opo.
Oh.
Yan, mas napansin po namin yung headset niyo
Yes,
po.
I speak po.
Sobrang excited, no? Hello, Teacher
Hello,
Jeff
ma'am.
and Teacher May. Thank you so much. I hope you can clearly hear me now po.
Loud and clear, ma'am.
Yes po, so you may start.
Okay.
Po.
Thank you. Isang magandang hapon po sa lahat ng teachers who are currently watching right now. Saan man sulok kayo ng Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas, o Mindanao. Hindi na po natin patatagalin. Let's begin. Okay, our topic for this session is mobile apps in education. Again, I am Sarah Jane Cesarino, your speaker for this session. Enjoy learning! Okay, allow me to present to you our objectives. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to, number one, identify different mobile apps that can be used as a tool in teaching learning process. Determine the importance and benefits of mobile apps in education. Understand the function of smartphones as a platform for educational application. And familiarize SAMR model in teaching with technology integration. Okay. What is mobile app? Okay. Ano nga ba ang mobile app? A mobile application mostly commonly referred to as an app. So it is a type of application software that is designed to run on a mobile device, such as smartphone or tablet computer. Mobile application also known as an app, web app, online app, iPhone app, or smartphone app. Next. Ano naman ang smartphone? So ito ay smartphone. Hindi ko na babanggitin kung anong brand. Pero sample ng smartphone po. Okay po. A smartphone is a mobile phone with highly advanced features. A typical smartphone has a high resolution, of course, touchscreen display, has Wi-Fi connectivity, web browsing capabilities, and the ability to access sophisticated applications. So, the majority of these devices run on any of these popular mobile operating system. So, mamaya, malalaman natin ano ba yung mga popular mobile operating system dito sa atin. At hindi lang sa atin, maging sa buong mundo. For that, let's define first, what is mobile operating system or tinatawag nating mobile OS. Okay po? So, a mobile operating system is an OS built. So, exclusively for a mobile device such as smartphone, tablet, and other embedded mobile OS. A mobile OS is also responsible for identifying and defining mobile apps, features, and functions. So, including keypads, applications, synchronization, email, thumb wheel, and text messaging. Eto. Sige, pwede po kayo mag-comment para meron tayong interaction kahit papaano. What are the two most popular mobile operating system? Are you ready? Okay? We have, ito yung pinaka-popular sa lahat. We have the Android OS. So the Android OS in an open source is an open source. Pag sinabi nating open source, ito po ay free. Okay po. Operating system primarily used in mobile devices. So it is written primarily in Java and based on the Linux operating system. So it was initially developed by Android Incorporated and eventually it was purchased by Google in 2005. So yung logo po ng Android ay yung kulay green na parang robot. Kung napansin nyo kanina doon sa ating title card. Ayan, bibigyan ko muna kayo ng trivia. Okay po. Sabi dyan, over the past year, Google has been naming its incremental Android version as desserts and in alphabetical order, except the versions after Android Pie. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng trivia, konting trivia lang. Alam nyo ba na lahat yung pinangalan sa mga matatamis sa pagkain or mga desserts? So, nagsimula yan sa version ng cupcake. Sabi nga dyan, incremental, cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nougat, Oreo, and LMN. Nawala na ako. Marshmallow, nougat, Oreo, and pie. So, yan yung mga pangalan ng version ng Android. Okay po. So, tataka kayo baka may naririnig nyo, bakit kaya puro pangalan? Bakit kaya pagkain? So, yan siguro yung kanilang technique para ma-market yung kanilang product. Okay, let's proceed. Another popular website worldwide is the iOS. And not website, rather it's mobile operating system. It's the iOS. It's a mobile operating system for Apple manufactured devices such as iPhone, iPod, iPod Touch. Sabi nga, there were approximately 70 million smartphone users in the Philippines. And it has continued to rise since 2015. And pino-forecast nila that by 2025, sabi doon, around 90 million people na raw in Philippines ang mayroong smartphones. Next po tayo. I hope na okay lang po kayo dyan at nag-e-enjoy. Okay, as of last quarter of 2020, merong 3.4 million apps ang Google Play Store. Tingnan naman natin sa iOS. Apple App Store. Meron namang approximately 2.1 million apps on Apple App Store. And sabi nga, during the first quarter of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic caused surge. Tulad na nangyayari ngayon sa ating DepEd Commons, dumadagsa yung nag-a-access sa ating platform. So, it has caused surge of downloads of educational apps. So, in the latest reported quarter, sabi dyan, merong 470 million educational apps downloads yung Apple at merong 466 million downloads ang Google Play Store. So, lahat po yan ay as of last quarter of 2020. Nandito po yung source natin sa baba. Next po. Yan. Ano nga ba ang importance and benefits of mobile apps in education? Isa-isahin natin. Number one, or first is, it enhance interaction. Okay, katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon, no po? So, nanonood kayo sa inyong mga devices sa ating virtual insets. Sabi dyan, experts say that apps in education can make children more interactive and activate better engagement between parents and children. So, the more effective way is to engage daw with children while they are using application, yung tinatawag nating learning by doing. So, interaction tendency in children is enhanced by mobile application. Next, parent-teacher communication. So, nakakatuwa because meron na tayong mga apps wherein teacher can attend to the queries of parents anytime and anywhere through smartphone. This also foster transparencies regarding the child's growth at school. Pero sa ngayon, yung kalamitang ginagamit natin ay karamihan ay messenger. Tama po ba? Or via text messaging or call. Pero ganun pa man is considered as an app pa din. Okay, next. Availability 24/7. Yan. Unlike school, mobile applications are around the clock. So you don't need to worry about the schedule kasi kahit saan pwede nang maging classroom. Sabi nga, most of the apps promotes child-friendly control environment. Eto, isa sa mga gusto kong benefit ng smartphone, Better Earth. Bakit Better Earth? Alam mo naman po natin na sobrang dami ang nare-reproduce ng mga papers or sobrang dami ng nako-consume ng mga papel sa pag-print ng mga modules. So another benefit of mobile apps in education is Better Earth. Sabi nga dyan, while millions of trees are cut down for making papers for traditional method of learning, so sa mobile apps, ang requirement lang is i-download at yun nga, magkakaroon tayo ng greener earth for future generations. Hindi na tayo magpuputol pa ng mga puno para gawing papel. Next, staying connected. Po, mahalaga ngayon kasi nga dahil pandemic, okay, mahalaga na lagi tayong connected. So educational apps are the best way for learners to stay connected with their teachers. So through the way of learning through apps is entirely different from the traditional method. Sabi nga ay, it adds value to the entire process. Nandiyan pa ba kayo? I hope you're still there. Next, we have the filling in the gaps. So apps and website have been created to help reduce the gap not just between the students and the educators, but also among parents and teachers. So kapag may mga schedule na dapat baguhin or may mga biglaang announcement, so nababawasan yon. Next, another benefit is, sabi dyan, sustainability. Okay? Sustainability. Expert says that using mobile apps for learning is more sustainable compared to traditional learning methods. That includes or which includes paper, pencils, and pens. Another, productivity. Kunyari, kailangan mo mag-present. Okay? Kung meron kang smartphone, walang problema kasi pwede ka na mag-present anytime. Pwede mo nang i-share sa iyong colleagues yung iyong files. Pwede mo rin namang i-send through social sites. So yan, that is benefit of productivity. Convenience. Since madaling bitbitin, diba po, kayang mag-access ng internet, you can access information anytime. Okay? Be it tasks like fee payments and other transactions. Kung sa pipila ka, magbabayad ka. So marami na tayong mga apps ngayon wherein you can pay online. 'Di ba? Mas marami na ngayon simula nag-pandemic po. Marami ang nagpe-purchase online. Yan. 11-11, 3-3, 12-12. Okay po. Next, we have the evaluate performance benefit. So one more benefit of mobile devices in education is tracking the performance and progress of the students. With the test modules, parents can track the progress of their students for any individual subject. Sabi nga dito, these features defines the importance of educational apps in the education industry. And the last benefit is creative learning experience. So, through mobile apps, nagkakaroon ng creative learning experience ang ating mga learners. The use of mobile apps in education can improvise the learning and teaching pattern with creative and intuitive digital tools. Yan po. So, the mobile apps rather will allow them to learn new things because they don't have to go to library for books. So accessible na siya using their smartphone. They can use e-learning mobile app. Okay po? That's the importance and benefits of mobile apps in education. Yan. Next po natin, SAMR model. Have you heard SAMR model? Or have you heard about it? Ano ang SAMR model? So SAMR model is a framework created by Dr. Ruben Puentedura that categorizes 4 different degrees of classroom technology integration. So S stands for substitution, A, augmentation, M, modification, and R is redefinition. So the first level is the substitution. The substitution act as a direct tool to substitute or tool substitute with no functional change. Po. So, in this stage, ginagamit yung app to substitute the traditional practices. I hope nakikita po natin sa ating screen. To, again, to substitute the traditional practices and can save you time and space by cutting back on pen and paper. So, sa halip na mag-print tayo, pwede natin gamitin yung technology to manage the resources in just few clicks. So, ano yung pwede natin gawin or ano ang nangyayari dito sa substitution? So, having your student type their work instead of handwriting it, pwede yun. So, pwede kayong gumamit ng online quiz and programs instead of pen and paper. But remember, substitution strategies do not change the learning process or outcome. Gumamit lang tayo ng technology. So, kailangan din natin i-assess yung ating sarili kung kailangan ba natin gamitin yon before natin i-implement. Kasi, if it adds nothing but hassle, then stick to pen and paper. For this particular stage, the substitution. Next is the augmentation stage. So from substitution to augmentation, in this stage, technology adds something to the learning process beyond just convenience. So it might give your student a clearer understanding of a complex topic or making it engaging in a way that traditional method can't. Okay, ano ba yung meron sa augmentation? Or ano yung mga pwede nating pagawa sa student? Or ano yung expect natin na gawin ng mga student on augmentation level? So, pwede yung student ay magbigay ng informative and engaging oral presentation na that was accompanied by productivity app containing multimedia elements. Pwede ring yung student gumamit ng internet, nag-research siya doon, maliban sa information na nabigay ng kanyang teacher. And student use an EdTech program that gamifies curriculum. So, pwedeng gumamit ng, or if a student gamifies curriculum content for student engagement and allows students to track progress in an accessible way, that is belong to augmentation. So sa stage na yun, nangyayari na yung augmentation. Pwede rin teacher instruction is supplemented with video. So gaya nabanggit kanina ni Teacher Madge, okay, di ba po, ang ETUlay ay nagsusupplement doon sa ating mga learners para sila ay gabayan lalo sa pagkatuto sa bawat asignatura. Yan po. Next, we have the modification. This is the third stage. So at the modification stage, technology is used to design interactive and dynamic tasks. So it go beyond the limitation of a traditional classroom. For example, students can collaborate on shared documents o yan, mga collaboration tools. Kaninang umaga, na-share yan ni ni Teacher Ariel, ano yung mga collaboration tools na pwedeng gamitin ng ating mga students. Pwede silang gumamit ng mga iba pang mga collaboration tool na convenient sa kanila. So, yan. So, sa modification, pwede silang mag-create ng informative video presentation in place of standard oral presentation. Pwede nilang gamitin yung kanilang they can use their voice alongside a broader variety of creative multimodal components. So students use a technological tool that makes an abstract concept visible and hands-on responsive way. So pwede silang gumamit ng mag-explore yan katulad ng applications na Google Earth, pwede nilang gamitin sa stage ng modification. Next, dito na tayo sa last stage. Ito yung pinaka sabi nga nila top stage ng SAMR model, the redefinition. So, the most sophisticated stage of SAMR is redefinition. So, dito sa redefining learning has the potential to connect learning. Sabi nga, kinoconnect na yung learning doon sa real world. So, and this stage, it will produce authentic outcomes. So, pwede dyan yung mga students ay nagre-record ng kanilang video, tapos pinanood nila yon, or yung teacher ay pinost yon and then humingi ng feedback for their enhancement. So, yun, pwede rin dyan yung may collaboration with other people. So, kung mapapansin natin, meron ditong dotted line. So, the dotted line represent a threshold where you shift using technology. So, nakita natin, enhancement and transformation. Yan. Yan yung model yan ang SAMR model. Tingnan naman natin yung ginamit ni Sylvia Duckworth. Ganito nyo naman in-illustrate yung SAMR. Okay, mapapansin natin, no tech. Okay, substitution, gumamit ng kayak, and then from kayak, sabi nga, from kayak sa augmentation, nagkakaroon ng blossoming of learning opportunities. So, in this stage, learning begins to happen, or opportunities begins to happen. And then, in modification, so from snorkeling, nag-scuba diving na. Hindi lang masyadong kasi medyo clip art lang. Yan. And then, from modification to redefinition, from scuba diving, naging submarine. So, redefinition enables entirely new lesson from scuba diving, nabanggit ko kanina, and to submarine, yung ginamit niya ditong equipment. So, ano yung implication nito sa ating Bloom's taxonomy? Ayan. Kung papapansin natin, nandito sa left side, yung SAMR model. Nasa kanan yung Bloom's taxonomy. Tingnan natin, saan ba nakakonect yung substitution? Nakakonect siya sa remembering, understanding, augmentation to applying, and analyzing, and modification, yung dotted line niya, sa analyzing, evaluating, redefinition, yan. Connect siya sa dot line ng evaluating and creating. So, if you want to achieve the higher order thinking skills using technology, pwede po natin gamitin yung guide na ito. So, this is an illustration of SAMR in Bloom's taxonomy again. Remember, SAMR is sometimes taught as a mountain to summit, but it's really more like a toolbox. Sabi nga, the goal isn't to use the most sophisticated tool, but the right one for the job. More importantly, however, it's a way to reflect on our technology integration. So, meron ako ditong mga konting question na nilagay na pwede nating i-consider. Kailan ba natin pwedeng gamitin yung technology or ano ba yung guide natin para malaman natin what is the right tool? Number 1 question, how can my lesson be improved using educational mobile apps? How can I engage and empower students through educational mobile apps? How equipped are my students and I to use this technology? And last, how will it make a difference to my students' learning? So, pag nasagot natin yan, ito yung mga simple questions lang na kailangan muna nating i-assess minsan before tayo gumamit ng technology. Sabi nga, this simple question can make it simpler to determine which stage of SAMR model suits your needs. Effective teaching strategies plus technology might be all you need to make a difference. I hope nandiyan pa po kayong lahat. Proceed na tayo sa ating mga educational mobile app. For sure, magugustuhan ito ng ating mga elementary teacher. Actually, hindi lang pang LM, lahat ito. Malalaman nyo mamaya kung bakit. Okay, the first app is the Duolingo. Bigyan ko lang muna kayo ng konting background about Duolingo bago ko siya i-demonstrate kung paano siya gamitin. So, Duolingo is the fun, free app for learning 35, tama po kayo nang narinig, 35 plus languages through quick bite-sized lessons. So, in Duolingo, you can practice speaking, reading, listening, and writing to build your vocabulary and grammar skills. So, it is like a game, lesson, and fun. There's fun characters to help you build solid speaking. Tingnan natin. So, ang ginawa ko ay dinownload ko yung Duolingo app. Available po siya sa Play Store and App Store. After ninyong ma-download, i-open nyo lang. Ayan, ipi-play ko para makita po natin. Yan. Pag open ninyo, lalabas itong interface na ganito. Ang gagawin natin, pindutin lang natin yung Get Started. Ang una kong pinili dito na language dahil alam ko maraming mga teacher ang nanonood ng mga Korean novela. For sure, matutuwa po kayo dito. So, Korean. Ayan. Tayo lang natin. I-record ko na po kagad yung demonstration ko. Yan. Ganyan po talaga siya sa totoong buhay. Ayan. Tapos tatanungin kayo, how did you hear about us? Ako nilagay ko na lang App Store. Pwede nyo rin namang ilagay social media or bahala po kayo kung saan. Next, tatanungin kayo, why are you learning a language? Ako nilagay ko school. Pwede naman din culture or depende po sa inyong preference. And then, tatanungin ka niyan, may another interface na lalabas. Click lang po natin yung continue dito sa baba, yung may green. And then, pagdating dito, pipili tayo, nakalagay dyan, pick a goal. Ang pinili ko dito ay 5 minutes a day lang. Yan po. And then, yan. So, ito yung character po. Pinili ko kanina is Korean language. So, hindi ko alam kung naririnig nyo po ngayon. Meron po siyang sinabi. Yan. Itong character na to, hanapin nyo lang siya dito sa choices. And then, kapag nahulaan yung tamang sagot, yan, ang sinagot ko dyan, sabi niya, Ayan. So, that is Duolingo. So, tinry ko rin siya sa French. So, meron din siyang panibagong interface. Wait lang po. Ayan. So, eto naman ay French. So, tinry ko rin siya sa French. Pakinggan natin.
Le garçon.
Yan, sabi niya, legaso. So, ngayon, ang gagawin ninyo, hahanapin nyo lang dito or ang gagawin ng bata, papaharap lang sa kanila kung ano yung sinasabi nung built-in na boses na nasa loob ng ating Duolingo, sa instruction doon. Tapos, i-click lang, and then, i-click lang yung continue.
L'homme.
Yan, another, sabi dyan, which of these is the man? Lahom. Yan. Hindi lang tayo napapractice doon sa tamang pagsulat nung binibigkas ng virtual voice dito, pati na rin doon sa tamang tamang pagsulat. Ayan, pagsulat at pagbigkas. Yan. Lusya. 'Di ba? Medyo madaling hulaan kasi hahanapin mo lang dito yung icon ng cat. Yan. Next is on. On. Yan. 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 Ang maganda dito kay Duolingo kasi after mong ma-practice doon sa paisa-isang letter, iga-guide ka naman niya doon sa mga short statement lang. And then yan, pahaba na ng pahaba. So, ano lang po ito for the sake of demonstration lang. Konti lang yung nilagay ko. Proceed po tayo. Next, we have Kahoot. Alam ko marami na pong gumagamit ng Kahoot. So, Kahoot is a management app that allows teacher to run quick poll to collect feedback. So, ginagamit din to kapag may quiz. Isa rito sa ginagamit ko, ako po kasi nag-handle din ng ICT room. So, dati nung pwede pang pumasok yung mga student or wala pang pandemic, na-enjoy po talaga namin kasi very interactive and kapag nakakakuha sila ng tamang sagot talaga nagsisigawan sila kasi makikita mo at the end of the activity kung sino yung nag-rank 1, nag-rank 2, and nag-rank 3. Next, hindi po lahat ng application dito ibigyan ko po ng demo. Pumili lang po ako ng ilan since limited po yung ating time. So we have the Nearpod. So Nearpod is a great classroom management app offering teachers an easy-to-use tool for creating interactive lesson plans. So presentation, assessment, and digital content. So Nearpod allows teachers to create digital lesson plans. Yan po. Next is the Schoology. It is one of the top classroom management apps in schools today. So, Schoology app is a web-based learning management system or yung LMS na tinatawag natin. So, the basic package for Schoology app is free. So, it includes instructional tools that allow to create courses in a simple and intuitive way. Yan po. So, teachers can create task, assignment, assessment, and discussion for students. Next. Ito, isa sa mga cute na app, the Class Dojo. Sino na po ba sa inyo ang gumagamit ng Class Dojo? So, when it comes to best classroom app, pasok dito si Class Dojo. So, Class Dojo is one of the best classroom management app kasi pwede kayo mag-recreate ng yung mga student kasi meron siyang ang app na to is a noise level meter made for your classroom. So, show students the classroom noise, visualize, and encourage them to self-manage. So, kapag maingay sila, yung avatar nila nababawasan. So, the noise meter helps remind students what the appropriate volume should be in the classroom. Alam ko, problema yan ng ating mga teachers, di ba po? Kapag maingay ang klase. Yan. So, pwede natin gamitin ito para alam nila kung paano sila magbe-behave. Kasi, kumbaga, parang merong points na mawawala kapag sobra nilang ingay. Po, next tayo. So, familiar po ito sa lahat. This is the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is one of the best classroom management apps. Alam ko marami na po ang gumagamit nito. So, for the sake ng mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, this app can be utilized by learning or by any e-learning professionals and online educators who have already created a Google Apps for Education account for free, making it one of the best classroom management apps. So, one of the best siya. Next, we have the Teacher Class 1, 2, 3. Tama po kayo narinig. Teacher Class 1, 2, 3 talaga yung pangalan ng applications. So, it is an efficient class management app for teachers. So, kanina, for student, ito naman ay for teachers. So, to help with checklist, meron siyang timer, meron siyang setting chart, meron siyang random picker, so chalkboard and more. So this class management app helps teachers to keep parents involved in their child's interaction in the classroom. Yan, merong parents and teacher interaction. Next up is Minecraft Education Edition. So, kung papansin nyo doon sa SAMR natin kanina, yung pinaka-highest or pinaka-higher order thinking skills doon ay kapag yung students ay nagko-collaborate, nagso-solve ng problem, nagkakaroon sila ng interaction with other people. So, pasok dyan si Minecraft Education Edition. So, it is a game-based learning platform that promote creativity, collaboration, and problem solving in an immersed digital environment. Next, we have the Remind. So, Remind po ay school communication app or Remind School Communication App platform ay whether you are in classroom or at home or anywhere, so Remind makes it easy to stay connected to your school community. Yan, si Remind apps. And isa ito sa mga favorite ko. Si Flipgrid. Okay? Si Flipgrid po ay video discussion experience used by pre-K to PhD learners. Maganda kasi ito kay Flipgrid. Kunyari, meron kayong tinanong sa student ninyo and ang gusto nyong response nila ay naka-video sila. Ngayon, ayaw ninyo na masyadong mahaba yung i-response nila, pwede nyong i-limit. For example, yung sagot nila, i-limit nyo lang sa 1 minute. So, pwede nyo nilang ma-maximize yung 1 minute sa pagsagot. So, yan, maganda kay Flipgrid. And at the same time, makikita doon sa sinabit ng student, pwede kayo doong maglagay ng comment kung ano yung inyong response and mababasa nila yon. In that way, mas magiging interactive yung discussion. So, para lang rin siyang yung usual na ginagamit natin sa mga social media. Yun nga lang may kaibahan siya kasi mas na-manage natin yung time and mas na-manage natin yung pag-submit ng mga bata ng kanilang output. Next, we have the Google Translate. So, kung meron kayo dyang mga cellphone at kayang mag-download ng mabilisan ng Google Translate, pwede niyo po kayong sumabay. So, Google Translate ay hindi lang siya pang-translate lang ng sasabihin mo lang ng ganyan. Okay? So, ang maganda dito kay Google Translate, tina-translate niya even yung text doon sa photos. Okay, tingnan natin dito sa aking video na ginawa. Yan. So, da-download lang po natin yung Google Translate. And then, pag na-download na po natin, pindutin lang natin itong camera. Yan. Mapapansin ninyo, meron din siyang AR features. O, diba? Yan. Originally, ito yung text. Kasi ang ginawa kong translation is from English to Filipino. So, originally, ang text na nakalagay dito is car. And the color is blue. Disclaimer po, hindi ko lang sure kung blue rin po yung nakikita ninyo. So, yan po. Mapapansin ninyo kapag pag lumabas itong aim at text, ibig sabihin, kailangan i-detect yun ni Google Translate para ma-translate niya. So, tingnan natin. Ayan, diba? From car, naging kotse. And pwede naman siyang Filipino to English din yung gawin natin. So, maganda to kasi doon sa ating mga teacher, mga kinder teacher, hindi na natin kailangan pa magupit-kupit ng marami na iba't ibang language. So, sa tulong ng app na to, mas matutulungan natin yung mga bata, matutulungan natin yung mga parent kasi syempre 'di ba sa mga bahay sila yung nagagabay ngayon or gumagabay ngayon sa ating mga learners. Next. Yan. Kung papapansin po natin, English to Cebuano, tama po kayo nakikita. Meron siyang translation from English to Cebuano. Yan. Originally, ang nakalagay sa text dito ay bird. Tapos hinanap ko yang Cebuano, tinapat ko lang yung phone ko diyan, and then ayan yung translation niya. Hello po sa mga taga Region 7. Yan, 'di ba po? So, yan. So, puwede rin naman po siyang, pabalik, puwede rin natin gawing Cebuano to English. Yan ang mga nakakatuwang features ni Google Translate. I hope na nag-e-enjoy po kayo sa pakikinig. Next po, eto. We have the Google Expedition. So, it offers a mix between AR and VR. So, isa ito sa mga ginamit ng aming head, Sir Mark Anthony C, sa pagturo sa amin sa last training namin sa Cebu. Yan po. Eto, papanood ko sa inyo. But before that, meron pa palang isang video dito, sorry. Na-excite masyado si Teacher Zane. So, ito yung isa sa feature ni Expedition. Okay, mapapansin ninyo, yan. So, ito yung ginamit ko nung minsan ako nagkaroon ng subject na Intro to World Religion. Pwede itong gamitin ng ating mga AP teacher. Yan, di ba? So, pwede kayong pumunta dyan sa may, imagine niyo nandyan kayo, tapos pipicturean niyo yung mga students ninyo, di ba? Para na rin kayo nag-virtual tour. Next tayo. Eto. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Okay po? Iko-quote ko lang yung sinabi ni Sir Mark. Sabi niya, sinong mag-aakala na nire-ready na ng kagawaran ng edukasyon unti-unti ang teachers for the new normal? So, panoorin po natin. Okay, that is digital rise o simula ng pag-rise ng digital literacy. Po. Kung gusto niyo pong matutunan ito, panoorin po natin ang webinar ngayong Sabado. Ituturo po dito ang AR/VR using Google Expedition. Ngayong Sabado na po yan. Kita-kits po tayo doon. Next, we have the Google Earth. Pwede rin po natin gamitin yung Google Earth. So, Google Earth is a geo browser that access satellite and aerial imagery, Ayan, topography, and other geographic data over the internet to represent the Earth as three-dimensional globe. Yan, si Google Earth. Next up, we have the Kiver. Yan, nabanggit ito kanina ni Sir Ariel, Kiver. So, si Kiver ay tutulungan niya na bigyang buhay yung drawing. So, pwede natin ito yung paggamit sa ating mga learners. Isa rin to sa mga app na ginamit ko for animation. So, ito po. Tinapat ko yung aking phone, Kiver app, doon sa computer lang. Kasi tinignan ko kung ano yung pinagkaiba kapag drawing and kapag sa screen ng computer. And ito yung itsura niya kapag sa computer po. Yan, that is Kiver. Kaway-kaway po sa mga nagtuturo ng animation. Ayan, very short video lang po yan. Next. We have the Garage Band. Hello po sa ating mga MAPA teachers. So kung kayo po ay problema dahil nahirapan kayong maghanap ng mga background music na talagang gusto nyong ilagay sa inyong video for COT na walang tawag nito, wala kayong tawag niyan. Nakalimutan ko na yung term, mamaya na lang ulit. Tingnan na lang natin. Ano ba yung meron sa GarageBand? Okay po. GarageBand is a fully equipped music creation studio right inside your Mac or your iPhone, your iPad. So GarageBand po is for iPhone users only. Mamaya papakita ko rin yung for Android. Pero yung nagawa kong for demo ngayon is for GarageBand only lang. Kasi wala po akong ibang cellphone. Kundi nag-iisa pa lang yung cellphone ko ngayon. Hoping to buy na sa mga susunod na mga buwan. Ayan. So ngayon, nag-mix ako dito ng tugtog para makita nyo na ayun, naalala ko na walang copyright issue. Kaway-kaway po sa atin dyan. So ito po, let's enjoy the beat. Ito yung isura ng GarageBand. Pakinggan natin. Yan, mapapansin ninyo, this garage, pindutin nyo lang to, di ba? Para ka ng professional DJ, makakapag-create ka na ng sarili mong beat. Yan, di ba? Kung meron kayong activity, pwede nyo rin gamitin background to. So, i-record nyo lang, then i-export nyo lang, and then, that's it. Meron na kayong sarili nyong version ng background music. So, that is GarageBand. Next, we have, eto naman po yung para sa Android na halos kapareho po ng GarageBand, the Muser Maker Jam. So, Muser Maker Jam is song and beat maker app. So, the simple beat maker app music maker jam is an app for all music creators. Sabi nga, whatever your level is, it's easy to use, create, or remix amazing beats and tracks. Katulad nung pinakita ko kanina sa GarageBand. And walang copyright issue pa. Diba? Yan po. Next, we have the quick. Dito naman tayo sa mga, alam ko, marami po ang problema ngayon sa kanilang video lesson. So I hope ito pong mga simple mobile applications na ito ay makatulong po sa pag-create ng inyong video lesson. So we have Quick. So Quick is a Gropo Quick app. You can create awesome videos with just few taps. So gaya nga ng kanyang pangalan, Quick. So sobrang dali lang talaga. Sa gusto ko to gamitin kasi sobrang dali lang. And pwede mong optional kung gusto mong merong watermark sa dulo. Next is the VN Editor. So VN Editor is a free video editor and video maker app with all features from to trim and cut videos. Pwede rin siya yung chroma key, yung green screen ka sa likod, tapos gustong papalitan yung background mo. So, pwede din po yan si VN Editor. Next, we have the iMovie. iMovie is a great movie and trailer or filmmaker. So, you can make retro trailers. So, meron siyang trailers kasi meron din siyang for movies. So, ngayon, meron ako ditong example na ginawa for demo. Eto po. Maliit lang po yung screen ko, pagpasensyahan nyo na. Pero for the sake of demo lang naman po ito, pinapakita ko lang na kaya rin po natin gawin sa mobile yung pag-shoot and yung pag-edit. Pero yung ginamit ko po dito ngayon na material, since hindi ko na nagawang mag-shoot pa on green screen, yung ginamit ko material, yung material namin for infomercial. So ito po yung ginawa ko.
Good day, this is Ma'am Jane. Are we digitally ready? This is the question that teachers and learners are probably asking right now.
So ito po yung ginamit kong material. And then, gumamit ako ng iMovie app para butasin po itong likod or palitan yung background. So yan po, isang mabilisan lang po yan for the sake of demonstration lang. Ang maganda po kasi dito kay iMovie is very convenient lang din gamitin. Yun nga lang po, hindi siya katulad ng nakasanayan natin. Ito kasi, ang mauuna ay background before mo ilalagay yung video. Yan, medyo maliit lang yung ating screen. Pero ito po yung result. Ayan, tingnan natin yung result.
Good day.
So ito na po. So from shoot to edit, no, not shoot, from editing only. Kasi nga po yung ginamit dito is the SLR. So for the sake of demo lang, para may material tayo. Kung mapapansin niyo kanina, green po itong likod or yung background. And then using iMovie, kinuha ko po yung itong background ng DepEd TV. Credit po sa owner nito. And then, nilagay ko siya dito before ko nilagay itong video as green screen. Ito po, titin natin dito. Ito po. Ito po. Hanapin nyo lang yung video, tapos hanapin nyo lang yung green and blue screen. And then, magkakaroon na kayo nan. So, meron na kayong instant background.
Good day. This is Ma'am Jane. Are we digitally ready? This is the question that teachers and learners are probably asking right now.
So, yan po si iMovie. So, meron ditong video po. Hiningaan ko po ng video si Teacher Joy of Uring Elementary School, SDO Palawan. So, pwede naman din po dito kay iMovie kasi tinatagos niya rin kahit blue. Kaya niya rin palitan yung background kahit blue. So, sa ating pag-create ng ating lesson using mobile apps, ayan po, pwede rin naman po yan. Maglagay lang tayo ng ring light. Tapos, ayan, mayroong holder ng ano dyan, ng phone. And then, disclaimer po, ito ay for the demonstration purpose only lang po ngayon. So, yan po.
Good morning, kids. I'm Teacher Joy. Today, we will tackle about science. Yes, science.
So, isa po yan sa mga benefit na pwede nating mapakinabangan using our smartphone and using mobile apps. Next po, ito naman po para sa mga math teachers and for students na nahihirapan sa math. Ito po yung mga applications, mobile applications po. We have GeoBoard. So the GeoBoard app is a tool for exploring a variety of mathematical topics introduced in the elementary and middle grades. And next, we have the Khan Academy. Khan Academy. Khan Academy is the official app of the prestigious academy of the same name, a free-online service where any person in the world can learn about lots of different subjects. Hindi lang po siya pang math, pang world history, cosmology, computer science, at marami pa pong iba. Next, we have the GeoGebra po. Bawat icon po dito, may kanya-kanya po yan silang function. Kinuha ko na lang po yung mga icon dahil lahat po yan sila ay under the applications of GeoGebra. So, GeoGebra is an interactive mathematics software suited for learning and teaching science, technology, engineering, and mathematics from primary up to university level. And the last but not the least app is the AppGazer po. AppGazer is an online Android app tool platform that provides the essential tool for potential app makers to use to create Android app. So, etong AppGazer naman po ay platform para makapag-create naman kayo ng another app. So, itinuro po ito ni Sir Mark nung February 13, 2021 during the transformational OER part 1. Sabi nga ni Sir Mark, i-quote ko lang po, sabi niya, we wanted the Philippines to be the tiger in educational technology that other countries will visit us dahil magaling ang mga gurong Pilipino. Ayan po. And sabi nga ni Steve Jobs, technology is nothing. What's important is that you have faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. Po. Again po, maraming salamat at magandang hapon. And that ends my presentation. I hope you learned something new. And you learned a lot this afternoon.
Thank you, Ma'am Sarah Jane, for your wonderful presentation. Thank you for giving us many options and then many applications to use in our classroom. May I ask, Ma'am Jane, which of these applications that you have presented to us are the apps that you really use in your classroom?
Pardon, ma'am, medyo mahina po.
This is my question po. Since you have presented a lot of applications for mobile phones po, which of these apps do you usually use po?
Okay, kaya po nabanggit ko kanina, the Kahoot, the Kiver, the Expedition, the iMovie, the VN, the Quick. So, almost 60% po ang nagamit ko na po doon.
Okay po. So we will now be waiting for the questions to be flashed po. Sir Jeff is only doing something, but he will be coming back po. Okay, so sir, technical director. So this is the first question po, Ms. Sarah Jane, and this question is from Sir Daniel T. Reyes of Bitoon National Vocational High School, SDO Cebu Province. What is the potential impact of using mobile devices in education?
Okay, so pwede pa flash ulit ng question, ma'am? Sorry. Ayan. What is the potential impact of using mobile devices in education? Sabi nga po kanina, kung nabanggit ko, babalikan ko lang po yung sinabi ko kanina, that one of the benefit nito is nagkakaroon ng creative learning yung ating mga students. And ang possible impact nito ay inire-ready natin yung ating mga students to be a 21st century learner. I hope nasagot ko po ng maayos, Sir Daniel. Thank you.
And now Teacher Jeff is back with us.
Yes,
Hi,
hello
Sir
po.
Jeff.
Hello po. Hi, Ma'am Sarah Jane. So, kamusta po? Ayan, pasensya na po, medyo nawala ako. May nasikaso na tayo for DepEd TV, no? So, we'll now proceed po with the next question from Mark Clyde Aldelab of Basak National High School from Sikihor. So, what do you think is the most effective mobile app we can use to address our offline learners?
Thank you very much for that question, Sir Mark Clyde Andela from Basaak National High School, Sikihor. Gaya nga po ng nabanggit ko kanina, marami po tayong applications na pwedeng gamitin. So, depende lang po yun kung ano po yung gusto nating i-target. When it comes to offline learning naman po or offline apps, marami rin po tayong pwedeng gamitin dyan. So, yung pinakita ko po kanina na expedition, pwede siyang online. Kailangan mo lang siya i-connect online kapag gagawin mo yung materials, and once na download mo na siya, pwede mo na siyang gamitin offline. Isa yun sa magandang gamitin yung expedition kasi nandoon lahat or matatouch niya na po lahat ng learning areas. Yan. So, when it comes naman po sa specific mobile app, depende po kasi yan sa ating learners and depende po doon sa setting po ng lugar na paggagamitan natin. Yun po. I hope nasagot ko po ng maayos.
Thank you, Ma'am Sarah Jane. Now we will be proceeding to our third question. And the third question is from Miss Ana Rose F. de la Cruz from Santo Tomas Elementary School, SDO Pampanga. And the question is, what are the things to consider before downloading a mobile educational app?
Magandang tanong yan. Thank you very much, Ma'am Ana Rose F. De La Cruz from Santo Tomas Elementary School. So, ano nga ba yung mga dapat nating i-consider before tayo mag-download ng educational mobile app? So, meron po tayong mga guide question kanina. Kung ano yung mga kailangan nating i-consider. Of course, kailangan unang-una po is compatibility sa ating device. Yan po. So, as long as compatible. And second is, kailangan po ba ito ng learners natin or kailangan po ba natin ito, magbe-benefit po ba tayo dito, magbe-benefit po ba dito yung mga learners. So those are the things that we need to consider before downloading a mobile app, educational mobile app. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah Jane. And the next question, Sir Jeff, is?
Yes, our next question is from Lilith Dayus Aguinaldo. Lilith Dayus of Aguinaldo Elementary School, Quezon City. Most of the apps discussed are helpful to higher levels. What are the apps suited for primary grades who are just starting to read?
Thank you very much, Ma'am Lilette Dayos Aguinaldo from Elementary School, Elementary Quezon City. Okay po, gaya po na nabanggit ko kanina, kung napansin niyo po yung presentation ko kanina sa Google Translate. So, nagta-translate siya, translate niya word by word. Kung yung Duolingo naman po, it will be accompanied by parents or by teacher. I think, yun po ay magagamit natin po for primary grades. Actually nga po, karamihan nga po ng dinemo ko na yun is suited po yun for primary level. Maliban lang po nito mga sa video editing, yan, may kinalaman sa COT. Pero yung Duolingo, yung Quiver po kasi is a tool po, meron niyang piniprint from website, kinukulayan niyo ng bata. And ngayon, para ma-appreciate yun ng bata, pwede tayong gumamit or yung parent, pwede nating sabihin sa kanila, o para ma-appreciate ito ng iyong anak, pwede mo gamitin itong app na ito para magkaroon ng buhay. Ayan po. And marami pong app, gaya na nasabi ko kanina, there are millions of educational applications on the internet. So, depende po doon sa tools na babagay po doon sa learners natin. Thank you!
Yon. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sarah Jane. So we will directly proceed to our last question. So the question is from Limbert D. Miguel of Dorganda High School, Isabela. So the question is, how can these apps help lighten the work of teachers knowing that they still have to make other activities or paperwork related to education?
So, siguro po through the help of your school heads and with your initiative na i-convince natin sila na malaking tulong po ang mobile apps in education. Kung kayo po ay sumusubaybay sa OER webinar po, marami na pong school na nagpa-practice ngayon ng nag-shift na sila from printed module to digital module using the Colibri and QWix apps. Ayan po. So, need lang po siguro natin na subukan na po natin and kumbinsihin po yung ating mga kasamahan, especially our school head po. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Jane.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Jane. So, all the questions have been answered already. So, we would like to remind our teachers. So, bring out your cell phones and we will be showing you the QR code on how you're going to evaluate our speaker for this afternoon. That also includes Ma'am Sarah Jane Sarino. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sarah Jane.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank Sir Mark Anthony C. for this chance. And also, I want to greet our school head, Ma'am Gemma Manlavi, our SDS, Sir Bong Arsaga, our regional director, Sir Nicolas Capulong, and all the teachers in SDO Puerto Princesa City and SDO Palawan. Magandang hapon po and salamat.
Yes, good afternoon po. And hopefully makapunta kami dyan sa Palawan, ma'am, no?
Yes, sir. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito, Teacher Jeff and Teacher May.
Makapicture po kami sa headset niyo po.
Thank you so much. Glory to God. God bless po.
God bless. Okay, so thank you very much po sa lahat po ng ating mga speakers for today. No? Sobrang jam-packed talaga yung ating learnings. And tomorrow, we are going to proceed to our day 5 of our virtual INSET.
Last day na po yan, kaya naman po inaasahan po natin ang marugdog at maalab na pakikisama po sa amin sa huling araw ng virtual INSET.
Yes, and also, nga pala, no, we would like to say thank you dun sa mga taga Bolinao, Pangasinan na nagpadala sa atin ng mga dried fish. Sobrang nakakatuwa po eh.
Salamat dun sa Espada, salamat dun sa Danggit, no, from these Google Certified Educators from Bolinao. Na-appreciate po namin, no, maraming salamat. May pang-ulam na tayo.
Yes, maraming salamat po. And also, we would like to make some shout-out po kay Ma'am Grace Martin of Makawayan Elementary School of Torrijos, Marinduque. So, love you daw po from Sir Juan and Ma'am SG, our teacher broadcasters. Also, shout-out po sa lahat ng teachers of Caloocan City Division, especially Camarin Elementary School, headed by Nympha R. Narcisa from Sir Marvin Balinget, and also PSBS Nelia Ferrer of Malasiki District SDO1 Pangasinan, and Lareg National High School faculty and staff. Division of Cabanatuan City, Marciano del Rosario Memorial National High School, Principal Sir Alberto R. Santos, Junior High School and Senior High School teachers headed by Sir Cesar Legaspi and Ma'am Loretta Zafra.
Hello din po sa mga teacher ng San Pedro National High School, Hagonoy, Bulacan, headed by Madam Freddy Santiago, and to our MAPI head teacher, Sir Ferdinand Aldaba. Miss you all po from Sir Juan, Sir John David Martin of SENHS family. Okay, hello din po sa mga teachers ng Catalino D. Salazar National High School from Ma'am Jemary Rivera Velasco. Hello po sa mga teachers ng SDO Nueva Ecija. Good morning po. Good afternoon po. Happy watching sa SDO ng Nueva Ecija. Sir Jesse T. Peret, ASTS po na si Dr. Mina Garcia Costa, Sir Renilo Hilario sa PSDS ng SDO ng Tipuan, Annex Dr. Arnold Galvez, at sa lahat ng teachers at school heads ng Katikwan District. Hello din po kay Ma'am Boningling Desiderio, paper teacher po ni Sir Neil Arvin, at kay Sir Angelito Adrosula, na grade 5 teacher ni Sir Alvin Bautista din po. Hello din po sa sexy at magandang teacher broadcaster ng Amadeo National High School from SDO Cavite. Happy birthday po kay Ma'am Rosel Mancera, Sir Manuel Gavina, Ma'am Maricar Orapa, and to the school principal po of Mr. George F. Padilla of Nueva Ecija. Si Ma'am Marley Eduardo, hello po. Pag-greet din daw po ang SDO Cabanatuan City and PSDS ng District 6, si Ma'am Maribel P. Saulo at mga teachers ng Juan L. Bautista Elementary School. Pa-shoutout din po ang lahat ng mga teachers ng La Fuente Elementary School Teaching Force, especially to their principal, Ma'am Lea G. Sabacan. Hello po sa mga teachers ng Marcelo B. Ferdinand Colambato Elementary School, Bogo City Division, Central Visayas, headed by Ma'am Milagros Cumayas. Greetings din po sa lahat ng teachers ng San Gregorio Elementary School, to their principal, Ma'am Digna L. Roa, SDS Ma'am Agnes R. Reyes, grade 2 teachers, hello po sa inyo lahat, all teachers of San Gregorio Elementary School. Hello po sa mga teachers ng Rahal Central Elementary School, yung school principal po nila dyan, si Sir Glenn Kenneth B. Coronet. Hello po kay Sir Ray Sapon, principal po ng Don Alejandro Roa Senior Science and Technology, for accommodating the team Medi for the venue for their today's shoot. Hello din po sa teaching force ng Papaya Teaching Force ng San Antonio District, headed by their principal, Sir Leopoldo Villesa, and their district supervisor, Ma'am Esther D. Ramos. Pa-shoutout din po ni yes, pa-shoutout din po ni Sir Sir Min Alvin. Thank you daw po. This is from Ma'am Ia Padiernas na pa-shoutout daw. Hello po, ma'am.
Okay, so shoutout din po sa Burgos National High School SDO1 Pangasinan, headed by Sir Ernesto P. Cabudoy. Shoutout din po sa Lava Beauties ng Kabungan National High School, especially kina Ma'am Giselle Cativo at Sir Mark Alvin Nanat. Happy birthday to Ma'am Marisa Canayon from the Power Den. Pa-shoutout din po sa grade 7 teachers of Bolinao Integrated School na habang nakikinig sa INSET ay nagpiprint daw po ng mga SLMs. Luna Elementary School Head, Ma'am Mary Jane Vidal, Bolinao District SAO Pangasinan. Happy birthday and congratulations in your promotion, Ma'am Flor de Lisa Zacuco from Prestillosa Family, Aguilar District. Doña Catalina Elementary School, Ma'am Bernes Prias and Bernalyn Posadas. SDOQC All Balara Elementary School headed by Dr. Geoffrey H. Etchanis from Ma'am Linus. And shout out po sa mga grade 3 teachers, ganoon na rin po sa mga grade 4 teachers ng BIS Pangasinan 1 para ma-boost po yung confidence nila sa 5-day INSET. And also Alitagtag District SDO Batangas, PSDS Ma'am Andrea Hernandez, Principal Ma'am Rosary Liwanag, SDO Paranaque, SDS Dr. Evangeline Lagines, ASDS Dr. Violeta Gonzalez, hello ma'am, IT Officer Al Cachillar, and teachers of Banilag Elementary School, SDO Mandaue City, Benito Soliven National High School, SDO Isabela, RO2, Babag 2 Elementary School, Lapu-Lapu City Division from Teacher Aline, and hello po, greetings po sa mga co-teachers sa Ocaña Central Elementary School from Nesifora Padin. Shout out din po sa B. Wenceslas Memorial National High School from Gamoso, May Gamoso, and also teachers of Junior Chamber International. Special mention po kay President Cesar D. Estiliore III from Aprilin Marquez.
Hello po sa mga teachers ng Colong Master National High School Curriculum Department, sila Sir A. Smart De Leon, Ma'am Annabelle, Ma'am Caroline Beltran, Ma'am Ellie Rose, Ma'am Aida Morales, Ma'am Michelle, and this is a greeting po from Ma'am Lynn Escoto.
Yes, and tomorrow po, we will be having last wave na po ng ating mga shoutouts, no? Kaya naman, i-combine na po natin yun kasi sobrang dami na. And tomorrow we will tomorrow proceed to our day 5 of our virtual INSET. So we are encouraging everyone, lahat po ng mga teachers, paki-inform po sila na last day na po ng ating INSET. And we are also requesting yung mga nagpapadala po ng mga selfies, please observe physical distancing, and as well as wag po tayong mag-search sa PBLMS natin tomorrow because it's the last day, baka magmadali po kayong lahat makakuha ng inyong mga certificates.
Yes,
you can still do that kahit po weekends, kahit hanggang next week. Magbibigay po kami ng notice once we're going to close down the system.
Yes, hindi naman po forget last day na po ng ating INSET. Bukas ay hindi nyo na po ma-access sa mga PBLMS na by region. Tuloy-tuloy po, hindi nyo ma-access ito kahit po next week pa po. So let's go on, sir, and have the other shoutouts po.
Sige
Okay,
po.
so hello po sa District Supervisor, si Sir Ivo Adam Vilcordon, at sa school head po na si Marites K. Padayaw, sa school po ng Quanos Integrated School ng Lanilla District 2 Cebu Province from Sir Alvin Kabubi. Shout out din po from SDO Quezon Province, Sariaya, Sumbaga 1 Elementary School, especially to the grade 6 with Ma'am Florabel P. Palumado. Binabati ko rin po yung mga nasa regional EPS ng DLE Region 4A, Sir Dong Guevara at Division EPS ng DLE, si Ma'am Carol Sabacena at sa buong team ng ETUlay writers din po. Hello din po sa mga kabait at mga teachers ng Balara High School, pati sa dating principal na si Mr. Bonifacio Katakudan. Hello din po sa mga teachers ng Liselva High School, STO Pasig. Hello din po sa mga former teachers daw po ni Sir Danny Tamayo sa Dakshdat Elementary School, Masbate, kanila Ma'am Lilan Lusanta, Ma'am Janina Fuentes, and Sir Renato Baybayon.
Yes, and also shout out din po kay Ma'am Christine Joyce Nuevo ng Dewey Elementary School. And, wait lang po Ayun, so shout out din po sa Calawag National High School, Junior High School at Senior High School from Ma'am Opel, so Principal Sir Bernardo Crisino P. Altamira, and District Supervisor Ma'am Helen Esternon.
Hello din po sa mga teachers ng Maricondon Elementary School, headed by Sir Leonardo E. Mar, Principal from Lapu-Lapu City Division, SDS, Ma'am Will Bongalos, PSDS Ma'am Rebecca Pitorin, to the grade 2 family and their coordinator, Ma'am Cici Amodia, coders and teamcasters. Hello din po sa mga teachers ng Pasay City North High School, Mactan Air Base Annex, headed by Sir Raul Davide. Hello din po sa lahat ng teachers ng Olangos, Sea Island, Lapu-Lapu City. Hello din po sa teaching course ng kindergarten ng STO Taguig City and Pateros, headed by Education Program Supervisor Ms. Penila L. Ibonia. Hello din po sa RMDS Supervisor Dr. DC Mataak, CID Chief Dr. Elieri Quintilla, SGOD Education Chief Supervisor Dr. George P. Quezon, SDS Dr. Margarita Matero, at sa lahat po ng mga lagi nakatutok from Kapitan Eddie Reyes Integrated School Teaching Course, Master Teachers, Grade Levels, and Principal Dr. Gina R. Poblete. Elisa greeting from ETUlay Hello, ma'am.
Yes, also we would like to big shout out po, no, for shout out kay sa teachers of Catalino D. Salazar National High School, Division of Rizal.
Shout out din po sa lahat ng mga taga Burgos National High School STO1 Pangasinan, headed by Sir Ernesto B. Cabudoy.
Ayan. So, are you done with your shoutouts, ma'am?
Yes po, I'm
Yan.
done with my shout out.
Ayan. So, that is why tomorrow po, ipo-full blast na po natin yung mga shoutouts natin. And for now, it's time for us to rest para naman po makapag-prepare din tayo ng ating masarap na dinner para sa ating mga families. And also, we would like to remind you teachers, again, mag-ingat po tayong lahat sa pag-uwi and sabay-sabay po natin itaas at isulong ang edukalidad dito sa ating bansa. This has been the fourth day of our virtual INSET 2021.
Mga guro at magulang, ating pagtulungan, kabataan ay turuan natin. Kahit na nasa tahanan, pag-aaral ay tutukan, oras at kasanayan ay ilaan. Sulong edukalidad, magbago man ang panahon, ipagpatuloy ating layunin, patatagin ang edukasyon. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto, itulay edukasyon itatawid sa iyo, itulay paaralan di lalayo sa iyo, itulay sa makabagong panahon, itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino. Kayo ba'y may katanungan at hindi maunawaan? Kami ang gabay at tulay na magtuturo sa'yo. Sa tulong ng teknolohiya at maging ng social media, paaralan ay kusang lalapit sa'yo. Sulong edukalidad, supuin maling impormasyon, katotohanan nating ituro, paunlarin ang edukasyon. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto, itulay edukasyon itatawid sa iyo, itulay paaralan di lalayo sa iyo, itulay sa makabagong panahon, itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino. Itulay ang gabay sa pagkatuto, itulay edukasyon itatawid sa iyo, itulay paaralan di lalayo sa iyo, itulay sa makabagong panahon, itulay para sa kabataang Pilipino, itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino, itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino, itulay, itulay sa kabataang Pilipino.
Good day, everyone. I am Sir Robbie, and together, we will learn the word of the future, robotics. Did you know that here in Educational Technology Unit, robotics is a priority to make every Filipino learners and teachers competent and meet the demands of the future global scene? Wherein teachers, students, and parents who wanted to learn robotics is just a click away for free. Robotics is an interdisciplinary field which integrates computer science and engineering. It involves design, construction, operation, and use of robots to assist human activities. Are you ready for this transformation? Soon in ICTS Educational Technology Unit. Come and join us and love the future para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong edukalidad.
Cognizant to the needs of our learners, Parents and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS EdTech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
As we face the command of rapid development and technological innovation in the world, the Philippines' preparedness in advancement of its physical facilities, infrastructure, and soft skills are given focus, especially with the empowerment of teachers' capacity and capability, not only in pedagogical aspects of teaching, but the confidence in delivering instruction with the use of information and communications technology. The Office of the Undersecretary for Administration, under the leadership of USEC Alain Delby Pasqua, established the Educational Technology Unit under the Information and Communications Technology Service. Its prime function is to empower and capacitate public school teachers and learners as required by the global demand of the fast-paced development in technology. The task of the Educational Technology Unit is to promote and solidify the innovation and digitization projects that will support the requirements of the K-12 curriculum in delivering quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating education for all. It targets different components and facets of skills development, which will enable the technological advancement of the infrastructure of DepEd. This is supplemented with empowerment training programs in emerging technologies for public school teachers. The programs of the EdTech unit target the emerging pedagogies focused on open educational resources, robotics and mechatronics, coding and programming, virtual reality and augmented reality in education, mobile application development, Internet of Things, and the productivity tools for learning, which includes Microsoft Office 365, Google Apps for Education, and the different Adobe software tools. In addition, the maneuver of in-house applications such as the DepEd Commons and the DepEd Learning Management System is under the flagship of the EdTech unit. The supervision of DepEd TV in ensuring world-class produced video lessons is another task of the office. Lastly, the conduct of free online tutorial session, coined with the term ETUlay, is a bridging program to support learners and parents in answering the self-learning modules pioneered with the initiative of the ICTS EdTech unit. A teacher's influence is limitless, bound with the heart for service and dedication to fulfill the greatest mission to educate the young. The ICTS Educational Technology Unit will be there to promote, to empower and to inspire Filipino teachers and learners as we grow as a tiger in the region, hitting our target as one of the best in educational technology. Come on and join us as we make our dreams into a reality. Sama-sama tayong lahat tungo sa iisang layunin. Simulan natin ang pagbabago dahil tayo ang mga gurong magtatayo ng makabagong DepEd. Sulong Edukalidad.